What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the AFC East Roundtable channel. We got boy Dan in the house, repping the Bills fucking Mafia. We got down below me in the basement, lonely old Richie. Hopefully he'll have a little bit more energy for the show, although I'm not counting on that. And we have TD Finns talk here with the Josh Allen is trash shirt. And you obviously have Max at work here. And before, I know this is a football podcast, but I just want to laugh at all you peasant delusional Miami fans that thought you were getting Dame Lillard. Ha 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 ha! You're irrelevant now, and we'll see what you do on Sunday when the Buffalo Bills, the clash of this division, with the real NFL quarterback, what he does to the Miami Dolphins, the pretenders of the division. And because we all know Miami fans, you never get what you want. You never go across that finish line, just like in the Final Four, just like in the NBA Finals, just like in the Stanley Cup Finals, and in football. We already know where you're at. So no Dame Lillard for you. And
let's go, Knicks.
You will be getting exposed on Sunday. Anyway, Dan, go ahead, man. Tell us how you been, bro. What's up?
So really just echoing what Tyson was saying, today on my channel, I ended up convincing every single Dolphins fan that was watching my film review that Tua is the bum. A system quarterback that will be exposed by the Buffalo Bills defense on Sunday. And I'm not going to lie, I was very nervous at first, but then I ended up watching the tape. I looked at his average depth of target. I looked at his cupcake passing yards, which, by the way, 75% of those are yak yards after the catch. Congratulations. Why are you doing that? That's like literally being the guy in college that joins the group project. All your friends do all the work, and you're just the one that volunteers to present it. All right? So I'm not nervous about Tua, and I'm not nervous about your 20th ranked defense in each and every single thing. I can't wait to pull out the receipts because pain is coming to Miami-Dade County, baby. And onward. But, I mean, really, other than that, bro, like, I will give it to Florida. Whataburger, next level, dude. Next level. Hit us up, guys. Sponsorship's open.
Some free sponsorship right there.
TD? Well, no. Let's start with the basement. We'll get to TD because TD, I want to see what he has to say. But go ahead, Richie. How's the basement? Is it cold down there? You need my Patriots blanket to warm you up, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the one thing that we all know is, unfortunately, I am comfortable in this basement. I'm very familiar down here. Been here for 3 years, so it's not like this is new territory. So, getting comfortable. But definitely don't want to stay here long. But we'll see how that goes. But, hey, we are rocking the AFC's Roundtable merch. Go check that out in the basement. Let's go, right? Let's go. All right, who cares about that? Because the Jets are in the basement. But it's all good. We got Trevor Siemian, baby. Super Bowl's back on. Woo! Super Bowl. Trevor Siemian is about okay.
The Seaman Demon.
The Seaman Demon is here, baby. Come on now. Everybody get hyped in the chat. The Jets are back. Everyone's scared of the Jets. That signing sparked fear in every single one of you guys. But nah, in all seriousness, feels good. Be back live. Monday was a rough night for me on this show. But obviously that's going to happen when your boy loses to the Patriots for the 15th straight time. But that's in the past. And let's focus on the now, which is the Kansas City Chiefs, who are bums and overrated, and we're about to beat their asses. Let's go.
And so I'll tell you what, Richie, I didn't tell you this off stream. That plus 10 is very attractive to me.
Money line.
And so, no. But plus 10, yeah.
And the man of the hour, the guy who everybody wants to listen to, his delusional takes. Mr. I ain't never won a play. I've never seen my team win a playoff game in my YouTube life cycle. Mr. TD Finns talk. How are you feeling at 3-0? Although we already know how you felt last year, but how do you feel now, TD?
I feel great. Everybody watching, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all hit that like button for me. I just have to say this, man. All three of you and your teams are pathetic. You're pathetic.
All right.
The Jets around here crying, Trevor Siemian, and just crying about everything. Just pathetic. The Patriots, y'all know y'all pathetic, and you just want to battle on the Dolphins because you're pathetic. And Buffalo, Dan, shame on you.
Shame on me.
Don't ever speak about the GOAT like that again. Tua Tagovailoa is the best quarterback in the NFL, and is going to go down as the best quarterback in the history of this league. You can watch all the film you want to watch. When he slice and dice your secondary up on Sunday, then talk to me. You're pathetic. You lost to the Jets, bro. I can't even believe you're still talking. You lost to the Jets.
Hey.
The Jets.
Whoa.
And
You're about to lose to the Jets too over there. Relax.
You lost to the Jets last year, didn't you?
Yeah, they did.
Bro, we're talking about this season, and y'all want to already go back to last year. You lost to the Jets, Dan, and you got the nerve to open your mouth and tell us that Tua is a fraud. You lost to Zach Wilson.
Twice.
Oh,
You know what?
damn.
I was hoping.
Bro, eat the Whataburger. Bro.
I was hoping today. And so Whataburger is incredible, by the way. I saw someone say, Dan, try the pub subs. I think that might be public subs. I will try that. Listen, I have moved to Florida, and I'll tell you what, something that I do recommend or something that I do realize
the Jets
is that Dolphins fans are just as delusional in person as on the internet. All right? Listen, here's the thing. You know what? So many Dolphins fans are just like, you know what, Dan? Like, when are you ever going to take Tua seriously? When are you ever going to take the Miami Dolphins seriously? When you dethrone us. Because unlike TD, my entire YouTube career, my team has been owning the division. That is all I know. That is all I know. That is
one thing you can hold on to, but that's coming to an end.
The second that I don't see the same movie on repeat over and over and over again of the Dolphins starting hot and then collapsing and not being able to dethrone the Bills is the day that I will give you that respect. And unfortunately, Sunday, it's not happening. I'm sorry. But we will do that.
You don't even believe the Buffalo Bills better than the Dolphins. You lie to yourself, you lie to whoever. Okay? Stop lying to these people, Dan.
Hey, brother. Listen, I got the numbers. I got a presentation, baby.
Oh, my God.
Do this when we get into it, babe?
Yeah.
Hey, Ricky, make sure that you give me screen sharing capability because I'm about to take all of these delusionals to school this episode today, baby.
All right. Did I remove your capability?
No, I just wanted to say that for theatrics. That's it.
I think I did, though. Can you put super chats on the screen? Just check. See
No. I can't do super chats, but just as long as I can. No,
I'm just wondering because you used to have access, but I might have removed you. So let me know if I have to give it back.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like that I'm okay to share my screen. But you know what? It doesn't matter because that's for later. And so I want more people to come in here for that education.
Oh, my God.
Onward.
I got a question for TD. I actually Smoke, a great friend of the Roundtable show, actually tweeted something today. And I got a question for TD because I've been hearing a lot of over the years that the Dolphins don't get any respect from the media. That why doesn't the media respect us? Why don't they give us more coverage? And this has been a problem within the Dolphins fan base. And obviously the argument is, why should they when you've never proven anything? But this season in particular now, Dolphins fans, you got your media coverage. You got the hype. You're on every sports talk show there is in America right now. And now I'm hearing the complete opposite. We don't want the media hyping us up. When you've been crying about this very hype for the past few years. TD, let me ask you this question. Are you happy that the Dolphins are finally getting coverage, finally getting hyped, even though overhyped? Are you finally happy that you guys are finally getting some respect, even if it's after 3 weeks?
No, because it's fake. It's all fake. Let me tell you why it's fake.
Because they're frauds and they're going to
They should have knew what we were going to be from the get-go. The problem is, you know why they're all on us now? Because they can no longer be on those bum jets.
I knew that was coming.
Because
you know why?
Because you know
why are they not on us anymore, TD? Tell them why.
Because y'all.
Tell them why.
Because you're pathetic.
Why? Why are we pathetic?
Aaron Rodgers ain't there to
It's because our starting quarterback is injured. So just want to remind you the reason why. That's the only reason.
But to answer your question, Tyson, it's fake. Once they can't cheer for the Jets anymore, they're like, we need somebody. Well, the Dolphins are playing well. Let's just do it. That's why. That's all it is. They need their click mongering. They know that we hate them so much and what they've been doing the last few years that they know we're going to be checking to see if they get it right now. So they're getting all the clicks in the world from the Miami Dolphin fans.
My second question is, okay, you're getting the exposure now. You're getting the clicks. Did you deserve it before this season?
Yeah, we deserved it. We deserved
Why?
it.
Give me one reason why the Dolphins deserved any type of hype or media coverage given of how the last seasons have ended for you. Why did they deserve it in the first place?
Because we've been better than the Patriots, and they still give y'all the benefit of the doubt year after
I'm talking
year
about
after year.
league. I'm not talking about better than the Patriots. I'm talking about league wide. Why should the Dolphins have deserved that type of hype, being as how the last seasons have ended for you?
Well, the season's ended that way due to injuries. It's just like saying, why did the Jets deserve the hype from the get-go? They hadn't proven anything with Rodgers yet, but they automatically gave it to him. When we were healthy and we were playing good and we were winning the division, they didn't give us respect.
Yeah, they did.
Last year? They
Yes,
did.
You were the talk of the league last year at this time. What are you talking about?
8-3 TD.
Bro, you had less than a handful of people like Acho and a few people doing that. They were just hopping on the bandwagon, appeasing the Tuaneers for clicks. That's bro. Every time they show us love, it's fake love. You don't think they waiting on us to have a Colorado moment this weekend versus Buffalo? Newsflash, it ain't gonna happen though. It ain't gonna happen. And guess what? Then after this weekend, in their heart, they'll believe in us. Right now, they just riding the wave, the hype. After this weekend, when we beat Buffalo, they will finally feel it, actually believe it. Right now, they don't believe it. They just getting clicks right now. That's all it is. But they will after this weekend when Josh Allen gets knocked down, smacked down, and Tua got to console him on his shoulder again after the game. Yeah, Dan, get ready for it.
It's so sad that is
sad.
the only thing you can flex throughout your team's career against Josh Allen.
The little baby Josh Allen laying on Tua's shoulder.
That's like an ice cream sundae full of soft serve feces with a cherry on top.
Listen, at the end of the day, my quarterback wasn't laying on your quarterback's shoulder. Josh Allen laying on Tua's shoulder. You beat us, man. And Tua's like, it's okay, bro. You're trash,
now listen,
but it's all right.
Now listen, and so I do want to give Tua his credit, okay?
Super Bowl.
He is perhaps the best system quarterback ever to play the game. Ever.
Every quarterback's a system quarterback, Dan.
Except for West Coast offenses typically produce the most system quarterbacks. I'm just saying, bro.
And whatever you
now
call it, hold the L this weekend, bro.
I'm saying.
There is, before we move on, because we got to get to super chats and everything, there is a minute and a half of audio footage that we have gotten from a Dolphins fan that I have found on Twitter. His name is Pete. TD, do you know who Pete's Takes is?
Who's Pete?
He is a Miami Dolphins super fan.
Oh my.
And when I listened to the audio on Twitter, this was during a space with a lot of Dolphins fans on Twitter. He had one of the most realist takes of Tua. Now, notice now, the Dolphins are 3-0. Tua, 70 points, all this and beautiful. I want everybody to sit back and listen to a real Dolphins fan who's been a Dolphins fan as long as I can remember, who I've known on Twitter for about 20 years since his existence. I want you guys to listen to Pete. He is a Dolphins fan.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna use a Pete clip?
Like they think
really?
they put Tua in a higher pedestal of all these like they think they put Tua in a higher pedestal of all these other quarterbacks around the league, and they run on the little stats. And look at the new stat they're making, right? They make up new stats. Oh, Tua is 10-0 versus the last 10 Super Bowl winning. Like, who gives a crap about that? They promote the highest and dumbest things. All I care about, honestly, is Tua in his last 7 games. That guy is under 500. He's 3-4 in his last 7 games played. You hear what I'm telling you? Then what you said about Steve Nash is perfectly correct. That's why I've consistently said I give credit to Mike McDaniel. He's the one scheming all of this. And at some point, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, Sosa, this motion is going to have Tyreek Hill out of motion, bro. This guy's going to be exhausted by week 10. He's already tired. This is too much. This is not going to sustain offensively. And I think it starts Sunday with Buffalo when Buffalo shuts down this Miami offense. And again,
he's a brilliant guy.
I don't think Buffalo's going to shut him down, but I appreciate you agreeing with me.
No problem, man. That's all I wanted to say. It was music to my ears. I'm not a Tua believer. In fact, I got criticized for saying that Mac Jones is better than Tua. just based on the fact that he can see the field better. He can actually see the field. This guy Tua just throws it to spots with a clock on his head. That's what this offense is. This guy is clocked, and he's letting it go. This is not nothing special. It's just unbelievable what we are witnessing. But again, I appreciate you letting me up. You guys.
So this is a beautiful thing, and I would like to expand on what this guy just ended up saying, okay? So as you can see, I am pulling up the depth chart of which Tua goes to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he is married right to the middle of the field, as you can see, short and intermediate passes, which is essentially the bread and butter for a West Coast offense. And he has the perfect ingredients for a West Coast offense, right? Nice little slant routes from your wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2. Very speedy. 1 read, 2 reads, check down. Now, the issue why it's been looking so great is because he hasn't really played any elite coverage linebackers going into the system. So what the Bills are going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is that they are going to force this fool to go outside of the numbers, where, as you can see, he's absolute doo-doo right over there. And one last thing I do want to point out, by me saying that Tua is a system quarterback, anybody that says, oh, Dan Mitchell, you almost lost to Skyler, that proves my point that Tua is a system quarterback. TD could be the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins and throw for over 250 yards every single game with the amount of receiving and yards after the catch talent that he has. So when people ask me, Dan, why don't you ever put Tua in the top 5? Because he is a beneficiary of the perfect offensive scheme ran by an offensive mastermind. I will give Mike McDaniel all the credit in the world. He's an incredible head coach. Hence why you saw Mike White go out there and absolutely cut shit up. Anybody could be a good quarterback in Miami. If you put Tua in any other system in this league, he's out of the league in the next 2.
You know what's funny about that clip, Dan, is Pete used the same takes that TD used. Spot thrower. Spot throw. Where do you think Pete got that take from, TD? Where do you think he got that from? Where do you think he listened to it from you? That's Pete, a mini TD. That is TD before he.
Let me know when y'all want me to shut all this down.
We will. That is Pete is TD before last week, before he hopped on the Tua train on the wagon. We all saw your Twitter post, TD. We all saw you. You weren't even on the train. You were underneath the damn wagon, bro. You were literally.
I was on it.
I mean, it's hilarious to me that everything that Pete has stated, TD has thrown breadcrumbs for years, and Pete's just been piggyback off it. But now we're supposed to believe that TD believes in Tuanon and that he's a member and they can accept him now. TD, please give us your explanation on Pete's take. The realest Dolphin fan that I know, besides you.
First of all,
a little delusional, but you're still real.
First of all, another example of patheticism. I don't even know what to call it anymore. Patheticism. Okay, another example of patheticism. You are searching high and low, Master Edward. You all up in our spaces. What's going on with the Dolphins? Do we live that rent-free in your head that you all up in our spaces waiting to hear something? And sure enough, Pete gave you the gold you wanted to hear. And
a Dolphins fan retweeted that. I wasn't even in the space. A Dolphins fan retweeted. And people that don't know, I have a 2 terabyte hard drive of Dolphins fans. I have an almanac, the history. I am the most. I know everything about the Dolphins dating back from the first Dolphin that was spotted on the planet Earth, bro. I know everything about you, even the history of your own animal.
So Tyson, please go on ahead and put what I just shared on the screen on the channel. Somebody just paid $10 to lie. Someone said that the Dolphins are currently ranked 16th in yards out to the catch. What does that say, my friend?
I didn't say that. We're first.
No. Somebody in the chat just tried lying and saying that they were ranked 16th in yak. What does that say, my friend? What does that say?
We're first in the NFL.
For 4 yards after the catch. Inflated, pointless. He will be exposed on Sunday. You're welcome.
The reason why we are number one in the NFL with Yak is because Tua's ball placement has improved on a level that is almost godly. The man is slicing and dicing, Dan. He's putting the ball in a position where the receivers can now run after the catch. I used to criticize Tua every week. Terrible ball placement. All this accuracy, y'all don't know what you talk about. His accuracy is trash. Right now, his accuracy is flawless. He's literally putting it out in front. Now, he's still got some work to do on the deep ball, putting it in stride on a consistent basis. But that short and intermediate, he's putting it right where these guys can catch and keep moving. So that's why we're number one in the NFL in Yak, because of where he's placing the ball. Y'all trying to make y'all patheticism is trying to literally diminish what this man is out on the field doing. And you know why? Because all three of you jealous. All three of you jealous of Tua Tagovailoa. And that's right, I got his back now. Pete just needs to see more to believe it. And I ain't mad at Pete about that, because Tua has shown a few of those same characteristics that I'm concerned about. But guess what? In Mike McDaniel's system, we don't have to expose that often. So we have the perfect system, the perfect game plan. You can say it's the perfect this and that, but at the end of the day, he's in the system, he's executing it flawlessly, and he beating every single one of y'all in it. And that's all that matters. All this fraud talk about we going down by Buffalo this weekend, I don't want to hear y'all mouth next week. Next week on Wednesday or Monday or Wednesday, y'all might as well do a show, let me talk for an hour and a half, and y'all just sit there and shut your mouth because you don't know what you're talking about. He's about to show everybody in the entire world why he's the best quarterback in the NFL, and also why we're going to win a Super Bowl. Ain't no more delusional talk. Even y'all know we're about to win a Super Bowl. It just hurts your little heart, so you want to come with these patheticisms, clipping freaking Pete. Oh, that's the new low for you, Master at Work. You clipping Pete? I didn't
clip him. I wasn't me that clipped. It was a Dolphins fan that clipped him.
You're using him as a reference. Oh, that's a new low for you. You've been 10 times more creative over time. You're a Dolphin fans. No, Dolphin fans, clap it up. That's that work running out of material. Running out of material. He's in lost.
Oh, you really think so?
He don't know.
You don't know what I got in the back burner, buddy.
He can't get us no more because we.
There's a reason why Richie will never get clipped ever again by me, and not because we own them. It's because I have to direct all my energy towards you. I don't have time for Richie. I don't have time for him. It's all towards you, TD.
Dolphin fans, clap it up. We are the center of attention now. And we used to always be Master at Work's attention. Now it's personal. Now it's devious.
Oh, you damn right it's personal.
He is so mad that we went on the road and beat them that he wants to come to Miami personally and join the team to beat us. It just ain't going to happen, bro. At the end of the day, we're the greatest team in the NFL, so screw this divisional stuff. We're about to win a Super Bowl, and y'all got to sit here and witness it with the clown face for the next few years.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Richie, you would have been all right if you would have just chilled there, Richie.
I've been chilling for freaking 15 minutes.
Then Richie, you've been doing good down there chilling. Now, don't get in this.
I'm not going to let you say Super Bowl, though.
Don't get in this.
Let him say that.
Let him say it. He says it every year, Richie.
You say it every year.
Your best option is to go on ahead and sort of come up with an excuse of why you can't make the Monday show as of right now, because that's exactly what's going to happen.
Damn.
The reason why it's been so effective is because you haven't faced a linebacker core in the short and intermediate area.
Dirty Milano, dirty player Milano, who always targets
Terrell Bernard, AFC
targets players.
Player of the damn year, baby.
Milano is a dirty player. He intentionally tries to hurt players.
Listen, as far as Pete is concerned, man, out of everyone in this live chat, y'all, don't be mad at Pete, because you are going to be agreeing with Pete Sunday at 5 p.m. You are all going to be Pete by Sunday at 5 p.m.
I can't.
After you see what this Bills defense has in store for your golden child.
I can't believe y'all clipped Pete and used Pete.
All of you.
There's a Pete in every Dolphins fan, ladies and gentlemen. There is a Pete in inside every Dolphins fan that exists. There's a Pete. The only difference is Pete is real. He
He's a real
sees fit
dude.
for what it is.
He's a real dude, man. And it sucks too. It
hold on.
sucks too
So
because
TD's calling somebody. I think he might be calling Pete.
So what I feel like what I'm witnessing is like a parent, right? Like watching their little brother or like a older brother watching their little brother climb a tree and you're like, yo, he's going to bust his ass and cry. But you know what? I feel like he needs to learn. That's what I see from Dolphins fans right now. Like, I'm the older brother. Y'all are climbing this tree. You're all happy. You're definitely going to bust your ass. I could save you, but I'm not because you need to learn. All right? And that's what's happening. You're reaching from that branch. It's about to break, and you're about to break your leg. All right? Disappointment incoming Sunday.
Can I just say I just hate all three of you real quick?
What did I do?
What do you mean, what did you do?
I know what we did, but
What do you
I don't
mean,
know
what
why
did you do?
I was a good sport. I didn't even make a video afterwards.
You
Richie
represent the New England Patriots. That's what I look at it. You are the Patriots. That's who you are to me. You're not even master at work or Tyson right now. I'm looking at you and I see that Patriots logo behind your head, and I hate you. All three of you guys.
You start reading the super chats.
All right, let's get it.
It's okay to hate me. You know, we at the top.
Well, I can't wait for Black Friday. We're about to humble those Dolphins.
Lies. Oh,
Hey, listen, I'm looking forward to that too, baby. Listen.
So, shout out to Maya TV for the $10 super chat. I asked my Pats friend at work, why does he think Master at Work hates the Dolphins so much? He said Master at Work admitted on the show that he got diddled by a dolphin when he was a kid. Is that true?
You get diddled?
That is not true.
Show the picture.
The picture.
Show the picture.
Well, it's in the check our messages. You can put it on there, Richie, if you find it. It's in our iMessages. I'll put it on there later. I did not get diddled as a kid by a dolphin at SeaWorld. Now, I won't go into specifics of what happened at SeaWorld, but I can guarantee you it wasn't me getting diddled, okay? But I did have a traumatic experience at SeaWorld that involved a dolphin. Now, I'm not getting into specifics, but I did not get diddled by a dolphin.
Yeah, diddled by a dolphin.
Oh, my God.
And that is not why I hate the Miami Dolphins.
9 months later.
I got to pull up the picture.
I'll see if I'll post it. Give me a second.
I got it.
Oh, my gosh.
You got
a
it?
traumatic experience with the dolphin. Wow.
All right,
Let me just say this. I got my revenge when I went to
know the
Japan and I ate illegal dolphin meat, mercury. I went to Japan and I ate live dolphin, so I got my revenge.
Look at him just being loved. Oh, we gonna put that on the shirt. We are gonna put that on the shirt. That's
so
what
I
we
told Tyson, I was just like, you know what, bro? Like it would sell. You know,
I mean,
it would sell.
if you guys want to buy my mug with two dolphins, looks like they're trying to diddle me, then go ahead. And my logo, my literal, the most disrespectful thing about the logo is that you put my logo and you put it in Dolphins colors. Like my actual Master at Work logo, you actually that one actually made me kind of angry. But listen, I'm a good sport. You guys beat us, but I will get my revenge.
Bro, we starting to feel like you're an undercover bitter Dolphins fan.
Why would I be an undercover Dolphins fan, T? That makes no sense.
Man. I don't know. You, man, the Dolphins may be your bae, man. The way you act, you always coming at them, man. I don't know what it is. It's all right, man. We'll accept you, bro.
No, absolutely not. That will never happen. Shout out to Pablo Soriano. What good offensive team have the Bills played? At least the Fins beat a good defensive team. Maybe the best defense in the East and put up 24 Fins have played better offensive teams than the Bills.
It's because what the Buffalo Bills offense has been doing is that they've been showing variety. They have been showing how they attack different defensive schemes.
Funny.
And it's been working. Josh Allen, his entire career, has been proving time and time again that he can beat you deep. He can beat you in the vertical game. But for the past 2 games, he's been proving that he can beat you with death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Oh, death by 1,000 paper cuts. I've heard that one before.
Is 1,000% happening, baby. We got a damn run game. Listen, you know what, dude? Like, honestly, like I'm just on my damn fair screen game right now as well, right? I'm looking over at the Dolphins right now as far as rushing yards allowed per game. Let me see where they at. Number 24, 130. James Cook's averaging like 120, like one of the two. And then also we have this one as well. We have passing yards allowed per game right now. This elite Fangio defense, 231.3. So when I look at all of this, Dolphins fans, I'm seeing an absolute domination on both sides of the ball.
Dan,
don't lie.
Hold on. Let's get something straight. You're that scared that you out here actually doing research now? Ladies and gentlemen of the round table. Ladies and gentlemen of the round table. We done been doing this for a few years now. How many times have y'all seen Dan Mitchell come with some stats and sharing screen?
That is true. I've never seen that, Dan. You got to explain yourself on this one. Are you scared of the Dolphins? Is that why you're doing it?
He's scared. Oh my God, Dan, we made you really go look to see if you were going to lose or not, huh?
So listen, so this is what I did, right? Like I bought into the illusion that the Dolphins were a good team, but then I started looking at the tape and I went down a rabbit hole of realizing that you're frauds and you're going to lose.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen,
That's what I learned.
We're changing behaviors. The Dolphins are so good. We're changing behaviors. All right. We got a statistical PowerPoint from Dan.
So listen, bro. So Dan Mitchell's evolving now, bro. Like not only am I talking shit, but I'm sprinkling it with data, dog.
But that's what Tua does. He causes everything around him to evolve. Oh my gosh, I'm exposing these frauds tonight, man.
Baby, damn, bro. I feel like I already won. All right, y'all have a good night. Peace.
Fangio gonna make Allen look like a clown. Love you, TD. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Rider 76. Joe Montalongo, $5 super chat. The roundtable needs to find a new Pats fan. Master work has jumped the shark, or rather, jumped the buffalo.
No, not at all. I need an ally, bro. And so if you heard,
bro,
throughout the past couple of years, I need somebody on my back at least once, bro. You know what I mean?
Dolphins fans are sensitive, bro. TD trade is Mike White back.
Trade us Mike White back. 3 first-round picks, baby. 3 first-round picks,
baby.
Shout out to Tony for the $2 super chat. Jagged Fins. Somebody give Master Work some cranberry juice. I like cranberry juice.
It's pretty solid.
So that's not really an insult to me. Anthony English, $4.99. Ocean Spray, to be exact. Let's go Bills. Dolphins fans are doubting us. Let's go get them. Josh Allen only ever lost twice to that sorry franchise.
Well, make it 3
Appreciate
times.
you, Anthony English. That seems like a fact to me. Return of the Mac. Thank you for the $1 super chat. Sporting the TD's Josh Allen. So
he already got
took that screenshot.
He already got me.
So where's that dude with like the 4-layer face from Monday?
Oh,
that was scary.
Yeah,
shout out to Andy Johnson, $2 super chat. Josh Allen owns the Miami Dolphins. He's your daddy.
Yo, Andy.
Andy, when are you gonna change that?
Dolphins week, Andy. It's Dolphins week, bro.
This is so pathetic. Like all 3 teams piling up on us because we're superior.
This is a Bills fan. What do you mean?
Then why he
I
went?
know,
Oh,
exactly.
that's your
what I'm
big.
telling
You know who this is? This is King Allen.
I see now. I see now.
He needs to switch his
Yeah, definitely King Allen.
on TV.
He just loves seeing my pain because this is the video of me reacting to Rodgers being injured. Is it that funny to you, Andy? That I had to be miserable when he got hurt? Look at that face. Oh.
Dude, listen, it's not funny at all, Richie. Out of anybody on this show, the last person I wanted to be sad was you. And that's sincere.
Wouldn't you guys rather like Aaron Rodgers be healthy and like he sucks and the Jets are losing than this? Like,
1,000%. That would be
like
so
this is just I'd rather that.
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers. And by the way,
I have not once trolled you about your quarterback being injured because frankly, I think
that's just TD.
That's weak.
You and Tyson been very respectful about that. TD.
That's weak,
no.
bro.
That's weak. It is what it is.
TD got no shame.
Listen,
although I wouldn't celebrate too soon because Richie
he
can give it
knows.
right back to you, and we know exactly how he can. So be careful, TD. It's week 4. We all know what happened week 4 last season.
He was playing 20 games, winning MVP, and Super Bowl MVP, everything. And listen, Richie, did you see Aaron Rodgers' interview with Pat McAfee?
Of course. Watch every second.
Did you see him talking about Tua and this offense and how great we are, how the Jets would have never had a chance even with him and all of that good stuff?
That second part he didn't say, but he basically said everything I said on Monday night.
Oh, you didn't get the exclusive version. Okay, it's all good. I'm just saying you saw him though. You saw
Of
him.
course.
Hey,
He's an NFL fan.
And real quick, because we got to call out fake news. You see how Dan wants to talk about, the Dolphins giving up 130 rushing yards per game. Man, y'all gave up 172 to the Jets. Don't talk to me about rushing yards, bro.
So how many of those were that Brees Hall run, bro?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It's inflated.
You gave it up.
You
gave it up.
Don't count.
Enough of this, like, you lost to the Jets shots, okay? I'm still over here, and I'm still standing. Like you guys realize I'm a person?
So here's the deal with TD. Like, bro, like, I was really hoping that, like, you could give me, like, more. Like, convince me that the Dolphins have a chance against the Bills outside of your usual boring, bland, Josh Allen's trash. It was elite.
Man, there was no
believer, bro.
Bro,
believer.
Tua gonna do that Sunday. Don't worry about it.
Shout out to Anthony English for the $2 super chat. Might as well name yourself the Miami Allens. Bill Ballin. Well, looks like somebody got Dan Ballin B money. Love the roundtable. Hashtag fins up.
Dude, what are you doing in that picture, Dan?
Yeah, what
I'm
is
ejaculating. It looks like, I don't know. This is some Josh Allen highlights or something. I don't know, bro.
Oh,
shout out to Rob 999 super chat. Dan, I'm looking forward to a great game Sunday. I'm thinking 3 to 6 points will be the deciding factor. Tua is on a comeback tour. You better hope the Bills win because we keep receipts. Fins up.
And so the game is going to be close. It's going to be low scoring. So, like, really anybody that's like excited to see like some massive shootout, it's going to be like a 24-21 game.
Shout out to Nick Robinson, $5 super chat. Go Bills. TD, you got this character down so good. Ayahuasca. Not for ayahuasca. I don't know what that was. Not for everybody, bro. The Dolphins implosion is coming. Squish the fish. Mafia for life.
Mafia for life, baby.
Shout out Nick.
Shout out Jagged Fins. Stand about to give us that stank face like when Bills lost to Zach Wilson.
He lost to the Jets, by the way.
So
Josh Allen did. The Bills lost to the New York Jets.
So the only way you're seeing that, is just get up with like one of your boys in this live chat and just like Photoshop my face onto like a different body, like with like a Bills hat and like a Dolphins background, because that's the only way you're seeing that on Sunday. Not happening. Boy.
It's gonna be glorious.
Shout out Longshot. I'm a new Patreon member. Since today, I will be on Q&A. Shout out to you, Longshot.
Little boy, Longshot.
We got a new Q&A member. I can't wait,
bro.
Can we put a poll up to see how who's representing the fan? I want to see how many Jets fans are here today. I'm just curious.
I also hope I'm not getting pinned in the corner again like last week.
Shout out to Mike Skaleski. Pete also said Skylar Thompson was an elite quarterback. That's who you're using as evidence. Where did you think he got that from? It was TD.
Listen.
Where do you think Pete got that take from?
Every player on this roster is elite.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Shout out to Hunter Dilemma, $4.99 super chat. Hashtag Dirty Milano.
He is dirty. He the dirtiest player in the league.
Dude,
he is.
Homie.
Is he dirtier than Mac Jones?
You look at every single tackle that
not dirtier than Mac Jones though.
If you look at every single tackle that man has made, bro, they were clean as hell. I'm sorry your QBs
not against Tua. No.
I'm sorry they're soft, bro.
Dirty hits,
clean
man.
Hit.
Hey,
Matt Milano thought he was cool. He picks off Zach Wilson, and Zach Wilson makes a tackle, and he has to step over him. Oh, Matt Milano. Hold the L, Matt Milano.
Guess what, Dan? Our offensive line remembers, and they say they coming after Milano. You remember that.
There's nothing wrong with competitiveness. Hence why, like, when Mac Jones gave Sauce Gardner a little nut tap last week.
A little zesty Mac.
You're competing, baby. You're competing. And listen, don't even act like Christian Wilkins doesn't consistently go for Josh Allen's nuts every single game.
No, he don't. They all legal. It's all legal. And who knows? Josh
Josh
Allen might have liked it. So,
Hey, by the way, you see that Christian Wilkins was saying, yo, Josh Allen, my dog, man. And Josh Allen said the same thing, bro. They're homies outside of the game.
Yeah, whatever. Well,
shout out to Luis Granillo. Pete is master at work using a voice changer. Sure. Yeah, you're right. That's I'm Pete. You got me. Shout out to Jose, $4.99 super chat. All I'm hearing is the Bills suck, and I know we're going to lose on Sunday.
Yo, bro, there's a pyramid of knowing ball. Here's the top tier. Here's the bottom tier. And I need to walk down 5 flights of stairs and dig a 6-foot hole. And that's the tier where you are for knowing ball, fool.
Shadow Fox 4562 with a $5
Dan is
super
so
chat. Does Dan
confident.
realize that the Dolphins are ranked 16th in yards after catch right now? It's not just yards after catch.
Have the most yards, fool.
Dimitri Parker just became a YouTube member. Shout out to you. Appreciate
Go
it.
Parker.
D Royale 499 super chat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't an offensive genius supposed to build an offense that best exploits the player's best skills to succeed?
Exactly, and that's what Mike McDaniel is doing, and y'all trying to make it seem like a negative. Oh, Tua's only doing this. He doing it though. Super Bowl.
Shout out to Jet It Out, $2 super chat. Dolphins fans don't know stats and they stay capping.
Thank you, Jet It Out.
Bro, why the Jets talking?
Hey,
Why y'all talking?
Because we here. We still here.
They
Jet
still
fan-
exist.
If you're a Jet fan,
We're
and
still
you're
alive.
watching, enjoy the show and just enjoy the show. Okay,
just enjoy the show.
just enjoy the show. I mean, y'all. Next year we're gonna see if we can open it up for y'all. But right now, your season is dead. It's over. Sorry, Richie, man. You know what, Richie? I feel so bad for you, but I
No,
don't.
you don't. You don't care. You don't give one little. You don't care at all, and that's totally okay. Because I just cannot wait to watch your season collapse.
It
Woo,
ain't.
it's gonna be beautiful.
It ain't.
Taxes and
It's the
Dolphins
same
falling
thing
apart.
every single year. Just happens to happen to me earlier. Last year, if you remember, the Jets were actually good earlier on the year with you, and then we collapsed.
No.
It's gonna be happening to you this
Don't
year.
worry, Richie. It's December. Shout out to Paul Sullivan, $2 super chat. Takeaway Diggs. What does Allen become as a quarterback? That's a stupid ass take.
That's the dumbest take I've ever heard in my entire life. Listen, let me tell you something, okay? The only way I respect a quarterback and the only reason why I don't put Tua in the top 5 is because he's in a West Coast system. I have a very difficult time putting a quarterback in the top 5 that runs out of the West Coast, especially with 2 receivers of that sort of speed. When you come to ranking quarterbacks, my friend, this is what I want you to do. And so I want you to give Tua an average offensive line, and I want you to give him a middle-tier wide receiver number 1, and I want you to give him a middle-tier head coach. Are you choosing Tua as your quarterback? You're not. You're absolutely not. I'm choosing Josh Allen, though. Because you want to know why? Because he can extend plays.
That's
If
like
Tua-
asking the question, what is Tua without Waddle and Hill?
Oh,
What was Tua in his first year without Waddle and Hill? He won't shit, okay? So
He
stop
He
with
was
this
young
nonsense.
and recovering from a hip injury.
Sure he was. Shout out to Hunter Dilemma 499 super chat. Tua is third in air yards above trash out. See, why are y'all looking up all these meaningless stats? Air yards,
yards.
yards per centimeter, and how far the distance of the quarterback of the left pinky went when he threw it. Like, who gives a shit?
Bro, literally, y'all, I can tell you.
Y'all hurt.
And so I can tell you before this game even starts where Tua is going to be throwing the ball 90% of the time, between 0 and 9 yards, right up the middle. That's where he's going. It's very easy to put a spot thrower and hoping one of his like track star wide receivers gets there and doesn't get exposed by a decent linebacker, bro. He's a system. He's a machine. He's AI. In my opinion, he's basically like one of those jug machines that, like, you see in baseball.
You're right. He's the future.
Jug machine that's just
He's the future.
He knows exactly where he's throwing the ball before
He's the
the
future.
snap is even there, baby.
He's the
It's not his
future.
fault.
And to respond to that other super chat, the only stats that matter are wins and losses in playoff wins and Lombardi trophies. Okay, we don't care about your air yard crap. Shout out to Diehard Fins with a 49.9 super chat. Bills lost all credit losing to Zach Wilson and crying about the son last year. Tua is Josh Allen's father. Hashtag 70 points. Hashtag Fins up for life.
Dude, that right there, like where I said that guy's ball knowledge was, 13-foot hole. That's where you're at, dog.
Y'all were crying about the Heat last year, Dan. All so much to
You're
where
crying about the damn
they put
snowball,
us they put us on the road early and y'all on the road late, so you didn't have to worry about it.
Hey, you know what, man? Doesn't matter. Because I'm excited that you guys are coming to Buffalo. Bills Mafia, are you kidding me? We're mean, bro. We are mean. We're bullies. Just
We
wait.
gonna get that W.
Shout out to Fox4562, $5 super chat. Tell them TD we have transcended the division. After this week, they don't matter. We moving on to other powerhouses in AFC than the league. Oh my
That's
Guys,
true.
I feel so
Transcended the division after 3 weeks.
I feel
Bro,
This is what Dolphins fans do,
What?
Richie. This is
Bro.
what they do.
Y'all gonna be so irrelevant after this weekend. It's
Bro.
like, man, my little homies down there, man.
They've been through so much.
level.
They've been through so much pain that they have lost the ability to think rationally. It's terrible. Like I feel bad of what's
They're
about to
numb.
happen Sunday.
They're under anesthesia. They're under anesthesia. They don't feel
Something,
shit no
bro.
more, bro. Whether it's pain or you know, they just been under so much
You know what?
anesthesia lately, bro.
Pause. Listen. Put me on full screen, Richie. I'm sick of this crap. Listen. I'm gonna talk to my Dolphin fans real quick. Listen to me. Y'all have been watching the AFC East Roundtable for a long time now. When have you ever seen? See, we have an agenda on the show. Talk about this upcoming game, that upcoming game, that one, and that one. We are almost 50 minutes in, and all they want to talk about is the Dolphins. Look at what we're doing. We're on their mind. They don't even care about their games, other than Buffalo, of course, because we play them. They don't even care about the other games. They are so hurt that after all of this offseason, the Patriots, we got a new OC, the Jets, Rodgers, and Buffalo. I don't even know what y'all are excited about. Same old team ready to do the same thing. And now look at them. All they can talk about is the Dolphins, trying to beat us down, trying to get us to where they are. Don't feel bad. Stick your chin up, poke your chest out. We are winning the division, and it ain't no more delusional. They even know it.
First
They
of all,
know it deep down, okay?
We're
Trust
talking
me.
about the Dolphins because we're talking about the Bills with them because you guys are versing each other next week.
Regardless.
What are you talking about?
It's
This
the
is
biggest
AFC's
game of the week,
Roundtable.
bro.
It's the Bills
biggest
versus the
game of
Dolphins.
week.
Last week
we're not
we
even
spoke
talking about
mostly
Buffalo.
about the Jets versus the Patriots because when there's an interdivision battle, that's what we talk about.
Well, we're not
Don't
even
turn this
talking-
into all of us.
No, because we're not even talking about Buffalo. Y'all are just piling on the Dolphins because you're scared.
Super
You're in
chats, bro.
fear.
It's what the super chats
Oh,
are
we're
asking
We're
questions.
on the super chat
responding.
segment. What do you make it
Bro.
seem like I'm bringing this up?
That's that work. Don't say nothing. You about a peak prop. And Dan out here bringing out the PowerPoint. I ain't never seen this.
What have I done?
Yo, listen, dude. I told you, man. I'm evolving, baby. I'm talking shit. I'm backing it up with statistical data because you know what? I've been trying to get to your fan base for years, and it's not working. So I said, you know what? How about I put the numbers in their face too?
Dan, you on your last straw.
Seeing me, but I said, hey, you know what, dude? Let me actually put together a presentation. Maybe I need to put it back into like a 4th grade reading level next year. But damn, all right, something's got to work.
Dan,
for it to get through their heads.
Tell me
the Bills own you, bro.
Tell me I'm wrong.
We own you.
Y'all ain't never seen Dan act like this. I'm telling you,
We
that's
own you, bro.
Dan,
I'm nervous.
You ain't never want to win a game more in your life, did you?
No, yeah, I really want this game. Yeah, I really want this game.
Oh my God, Richie, we gotta play the clip of Dan's reaction after the Jets game. We gotta get that again, times 10. Oh my gosh.
The good thing is the Patriots play after you guys, so I'm gonna be there, TD. Watching your stream, just waiting.
Patriots.
And you already know the Cowboys at 4:15, at 4:20. You guys play the early game, so I get to watch your game first and watch you. I'm gonna have the Dolphins on one big screen, and I'm gonna have you on another one. And I'm gonna be clipping you as the game goes by. And I'm gonna put you in another nice little music video.
I am excited to watch
James
that.
Brownie this time. I might Michael Jackson you. You never know.
What you saying, Richie?
No, I'm just saying I am excited to watch that game actually because the Jets don't play at the same time, so I can actually sit down and watch the whole game.
I mean, y'all don't play at all anyway, though, right?
So I will tell you what.
We're on Sunday Night Football, baby.
That's a Taylor Swift. That's a Taylor Swift concert, right?
Pretty much.
At this point,
If I see that lady in my stadium, I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh, she's going to be there, Richie. She's going to do the halftime show and everything.
Oh God.
Dude. No, yeah, dude. And so this week's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited about Bills Dolphins, man. Like one of my favorite things about like Bills Dolphins week is that like I love watching the amount of Dolphins fans in my live chat, my live game reaction, like when they score like in the first quarter. Like they're like, oh dude, Dad, yeah, dude, Dolphins coming. And then like by the time we just start running away with it, ghost town, nothing. Zero dolphin emoji. I can't wait for that. That's one of my personal favorites. Is just watching you literally Thanos snapped out of my live chat.
I will say this. I will be honest and tell you, Dan, if we lose this game, I don't think I've ever been in a lower point. Because we're not losing this game, bro. It's impossible.
Bro, like you know me, man. Like I will not troll you at all if you guys do win this game. I won't. Because I know Tyson is just gonna like completely cook you. I will you will just see the return of the Dan Mitchell smirk.
I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Monday and Wednesday. I'm very talkative now because most definitely. I think this game has a lot of stakes. It definitely does. I mean,
are you guys gonna do the suicide wing bet? The loser has to eat suicide wings on the round table.
Bro, I don't want to vomit on camera. I'm tripping. I'll do it. I'll do it because we ain't losing anyway. I'll do it.
Suicide wing challenge. So whoever loses Monday, we do it during the stream.
I would say Wednesday.
I love suicide wings. Let me get
too much stuff going on.
Suicide wings, and like we need to like eat them. Like
where do you get these suicide wings?
Just the place that has the hottest wings in town.
Yeah, every wing place has.
So to make sure nobody's sort of being a girl about it, like it's gonna be like Richie and Tyson that do the research and figure out who has the hottest wings in town based off of their geographical area.
Based off
that is true. And I'm gonna find the most hottest rings in existence for TD
in Buffalo.
Just believe that. I might have to ship them down to you, bro.
Oh my god!
Wake up, Dan. Look at my PFP.
It's not happening.
Just like the Bills have been the last 58 years, also relocate to Jets to London, Toronto, or to Jamaica. Oh my god!
Nah, we stay in the biggest city in the world.
So the Jamaica Jets would be sick, though, bro.
The biggest city in the world.
Jamaica Jets.
Yeah, so the Jamaica Jets would be pretty sick, bro.
That shit would be pretty sick, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That'd be dope.
Hey,
that'd be dope.
The biggest city and the best city in the world. Come on.
Shout out to Kevin Hauntz. Miami wins. Dan wears Josh Allen trash shirt all year.
We do got to ship one though over to Dan.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you one. So if you lose, you got to wear it.
What color do you want it, Dan?
So since like I was born in Buffalo and like me eating suicide wings was like something that I conquered when I was like 2 years old. I feel like that's more interesting. If the Dolphins win, then I will wear that Josh Allen is trash shirt on the next stream for the entire stream.
Yep.
Not the whole year. The next stream, I will wear that shirt.
If the Wednesday night.
We got to ship it over. You don't have it yet.
Yeah. Ship it.
Shout out Fox 4562. $10 super chat. Little brother win a Super Bowl. Had 4 chances and couldn't get it done. Y'all the poverty franchise and always will be. Everyone has one except for y'all.
Yeah, we do. We all got one.
Dude. So it's either that like this is the first time that you have ever watched this show, or number 2, you don't know ball. All right. And that's the only take you can give. I've been literally killing you with facts, baby, and data all day. And that's all you got? Flexing about a Super Bowl.
That
was on radio.
Since I am an honorary Patriots fan and I represent the Patriots fan base, I'm going to go ahead and let Dan borrow one of my Super Bowl trophies. How about that, Dan? You can borrow one of ours. We have enough to go around. Not for you, Richie, or not for you, TD. But go ahead, Dan. Now you can have one. You can borrow one of my Super Bowl trophies.
I don't understand.
Why do the Bills deserve a Super Bowl borrow? What do they do?
They're my little brother, bro. I gotta let my little brother because
because
I know they're gonna end up getting one anyway at the end of the year.
No,
I'm just letting them borrow it just to see how it feels like. So you know what I'm saying? Because I like to pass the torch, and we are
Bro,
passing the Patriots. As a Patriots fan, I'm passing the torch to Buffalo.
You'll say
You know what I'm saying? They've
anything
owned
to
this
take
division.
away
They've
from the
proven
Dolphins,
it over the
bro.
time. So you guys can hold my Lombardi trophy, one of them. I still got 5 of them, and give it back to me when you win yours at the end of the season. I think that's a honorable thing to do.
Match that work.
So
If
good.
y'all beat the Cowboys, all of that go out the window. You be talking about the Patriots winning the Super Bowl.
I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Shout out to Gregory Richardson for the $10 super chat. Richie, just go ahead and jump on the Dolphins bandwagon. You know your OC is a fan.
And so have you seen
Richie, we'll
so have
welcome
you
you,
seen
bro.
how sad? And so have you seen how sad Richie has been for the past 3 years, and you want him to jump on the Dolphins bandwagon, bro? Seriously, dog. Like his therapy bills are probably already through the damn roof with the Jets, and you want him to go to the damn Dolphins?
I don't need no therapy, baby. I don't need no therapy. I got peace within no matter what. Let's go. I'm built for this. Also got to give a big shout out. We got the poll live. We got 14% Jets fans, only 3% behind Bills. We're right there, baby. We don't fall away. We don't disappear after misery. Come on.
Gosh.
Let's go, Jets
Crazy.
fans.
I
We like
never
to see you
this-
represent.
I never see this poll, bro. I never see this poll. No matter where I go, I've never seen this poll.
6% 6% Patriots, 15%
Still there.
Jets. Oh, 16% Jets. We're almost tied with the Bills. This is what I like to see, Jets fans. Way to
6%
show
for
up.
6 rings.
Hey, y'all. First off, I will notice, all right, because like there's definitely a lot of lurkers in this chat, and so you know what I'm talking about. And so there's a lot of lurkers in this chat, right? Like because number one sign is that we have 1,300 people watching this show right now, and only 461 like buttons smashed, and then only 551 people voted. Oh, by the way, fools! So you're telling me 551 people voted in the damn poll, and only 400 smashed a like button? What the hell is y'all's problem?
I just realized that. Like, wow.
Like y'all just don't want to see players win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like hit that like button, dog.
The Jets are above the Bills.
Get over
This is-
yourself.
This is our Super Bowl. Come on, Jets fans. Keep freaking voting. If you're a Jets fan, vote. And if you're a Jets fan, also hit the like button because that's what we do.
So let's go ahead and get this out the way, Richie. We got a game to talk about between the New York Jets and the Swifties. I'm personally a Swiftie, but I'm not a Chiefs fan. So let's go ahead and talk about the Swifties versus the Jets. Richie, go ahead and give your take so we can just get this over with.
So we can get this over with. No one wants to hear from your boy Richie, it seems, anymore. I am becoming it's all over again. Oh, Richie's talking. All right, let's mute this because Richie's talking, right? That's what this is what it turned into all over again. Sick of that. But hey, listen, what do I got to say more about this game? We're going up against the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, who are riding hot, right? They lose their first game to Detroit, and then they go out there and they are just dominant ever since. I mean, it was an ugly game against the Jaguars week 2, but then what they did against the Bears is what they're supposed to do against bad teams, is dominate them. So, hey, I have no idea what to say in terms of how I can rationalize my mind to say, how can the Jets pull off this upset? But I will say this. Any man can be beat. And last week proved it, baby. Who saw the Colts beating the Ravens? Who saw the Cardinals beating the Cowboys? Huh? There's another one. What was the other upset? Who saw the Texans beating the Jaguars? No one.
Who saw the
that.
Bills beating the Commanders? Wow.
Hey, the point is any man can be beat. And I'm not expecting anybody to pick the Jets. We are the heavy underdogs, and rightfully so. But you never know. The Jets are at home. We're wearing the same uniforms that we won with in week 1. We're only going to wear them twice this year, and it's going to be on week 1 when we got that dub against the Bills, and week 4 on Sunday night. It's going to be the legacy 80s beautiful jerseys that we have to switch to them for next year, please, because the helmets with the white face mask is just so nice, and I'm sad that this is going to be the last time we get to see these gems of a uniform. But listen, man, what I want to see from the Jets' perspective is simple, right? I know what the defense is going to do. The defense is going to do their thing. Right? They're not going to pitch a shutout. Patrick Mahomes is going to make plays. He's going to score his touchdowns. But the defense is also going to get stops when we need him to. What I want from this Jets team, guys, is for Zach Wilson to stop playing scared, because that's his biggest issue. And I don't know if it's because of him or it's his coaching staff or it's all of it combined. But Zach Wilson is playing terrified. And what I mean by that, he is so afraid to make a mistake where he's missing people open. right? The issue with Zach Wilson is not because he's, inaccurate and there's a guy open, he's missing him and he's dirting the ball and he's all over the place. That's not the issue with Zach. He is playing scared. There's open receivers down the field, and he is just looking at the check down every single time. And the one thing I liked about Zach Wilson coming out of BYU was that he's an aggressive gunslinger. He has a swagger to him. He's one of those guys that just like, hey, screw it. I'm gonna throw this into a window, and if it's not there, it'll get picked off. But that next time I get the ball, it's gonna fit in there. That's the type of quarterback he was. And then the last year when he was struggling, the Jets coaching staff was like, all right, let's play more boring football, Zach. We have such a good defense. You're gonna keep losing us these games. So now to the point we're at here with Zach Wilson, where we would have won that game against the Patriots if he just was able to see the open receivers down the field. I went through the entire film breakdown on my channel. If anybody wants to suffer through that, go ahead on yesterday. That was brutal to go through that. Oh my gosh. But the amount of time Zach Wilson missed open receivers down the field is very concerning. The offensive line played pretty good. The receivers were open, and he was missing people. So I ask you, as a Jets fan, Zach, play free, play loose. Play like you got nothing to lose and stop playing scared. Be aggressive. You're going up against Patrick Mahomes with the whole world watching, with the odds stacked against you. We are not going to win this game by just trying to force feed Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook and Michael Carter, because the Chiefs defense is going to stack and load up the box, and the only way the Jets can somehow pull off this upset is if Zach Wilson can stop being a little baby and start taking shots to our playmakers. We have playmakers. Utilize them. You have Garrett Wilson. Utilize him. You got Breece Hall. Get him the ball in space. It's ridiculous because I don't even need to bring up the defense. I don't need to bring up the special teams unit because both of those phases of the ball are doing their thing. It's the offensive issues all over again. And I said this stat on Monday night. I'm going to say it again to remind you guys of where this Jets team has been these last 2 years. In the last 18 games for these New York Jets, if they scored a league average of 23 points per game, the Jets would be 15-3. That's how good this defense has been, and that's how bad this offense has been. So, Zach Wilson, this is it. The whole world thinks you are trash because you're playing like trash. What do you got to say about that? We just signed Trevor Siemian, right? We have a veteran quarterback waiting to go. If you start stinking it up, probably next week against Denver, this is your last chance. And I know this is not where you wanted to be. You're supposed to sit back and learn about Aaron Rodgers and then get past the torch. That's not happening. So the last thing I'll say, man, the only way the Jets are going to pull off this upset is if Zach Wilson gets his shit together, because that's it. And he needs to let it free. And it's so sad that I'm watching Zach Wilson so afraid to make mistakes where he's just not even being aggressive, and his first read is the check down. It's sad. It makes me as a Jets fan so sad because that's not the prospect we drafted. I'm not going to sit here and convince any of you guys that Zach Wilson's anything to be excited about. But the one thing he does have is an arm. He's got that arm, but he's got to connect the mind to it. And that's been his issue this whole time. So that's my little rant. That's my little thing of how can the Jets possibly pull off an upset. I don't think anybody's expecting it. But hey, they're plus 10 on BetUS. If you guys want to click the link down below in the description, sign up for BetUS and get your 125% sign-up bonus. Bet against the Jets if you want, or if you think they're going to cover. It's at plus 10, which is a pretty deep spread. So that's my overall thoughts. Don't really expect any of you guys to have anything else to say other than we're going to get washed because, hey, it's the defending Super Bowl champions against these Jets who cannot do anything on offense right now.
I'm gonna make it real short and sweet. Richie, seeing that I don't give a damn about this game, being that the outcome is already predicted, I just want to give a couple of interesting facts about Taylor Swift. So Taylor Swift's full name is Taylor Allison Swift. Taylor Swift has released 9 studio albums. Interesting. Taylor Swift has won 11 Grammys. Taylor Swift has broken 58 Guinness Book of World Records. Taylor Swift is besties with Ed Sheeran. And we Taylor Swift fans call ourselves Swifties. And one last interesting fact, the Jets are irrelevant, but don't worry. Next season is coming. Just shake it off. Shake it off. TD, your turn.
Listen, Richie, I think y'all actually going to put up a real good fight in this game. I think just like the Cardinals did with the Cowboys, just like the coach did, y'all are going to have it close and scary at the last minute, and you're going to lose. But that fight alone is going to, probably somewhat rejuvenate the locker room, unless the reason why you lost is still your quarterback. Your team will lose it. they will lose it. I don't know how true it is. Are these reports true or false that somebody threw something at Salah today and all this stuff that's going on out here?
All that's nonsense. All the media is trying to do is just trying to bring up these crazy stuff to just beat us up while we're down. I mean, all this outside noise is just.
All right, I'm just making sure, bro. I mean, it just seems.
Where the hell did you get that from? Who's your source?
Twitter. I just saw it on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Twitter.
So I'm just saying, Richie, y'all down bad, bro. But y'all gonna fight this weekend, and y'all defense is gonna give Patrick Mahomes some problems. Y'all gonna have a chance to win at the end, but you're gonna end up losing. But will that be good for y'all? Do you think that?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Then
will that be good for y'all?
That's what I think will happen.
Let me just ask you one question. If the Jets somehow pull off an upset against the Chiefs, you don't think that'll be good for the Jets?
Yeah, it'd be great. I didn't say you were pull it off. I said, would it be good for y'all if y'all lose close?
Oh, sorry, I misinterpreted that. I mean, there's no moral victories in this league. But does Zach Wilson?
For y'all.
The question is, does Zach Wilson play a great game and they lose?
That's the question. I don't know.
Because if he plays a great game and then we lose, then that actually be something to be excited about.
My analysis is purely off of the fact that I think your defense will suppress the Chiefs. The Chiefs aren't as good as people think. I know they had an explosion last week, but they're
against the Bears, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not as good as people think anymore, but we'll see. I think your defense will allow y'all to stay close in this game, though.
And my biggest issue with the issue with this Jets franchise right now is that their defense is in a terrible spot. I mean, I feel like everybody's going to start calling this defense overrated and stuff, when reality is they're on the football field 75% of the snaps. They're gassed. And the reason why I was so excited for this Jets defense to take another level from last year was that we're going to have leads to protect. And you know what happens when you have a lead as a defense? The opposing offense gets aggressive and they start throwing the football down the field, which creates opportunities for interceptions and sacks and big plays. Well, you saw what the Patriots did. The Patriots were not aggressive. They knew they just had to score 13 points and they're going to win. Little dinks, dunks, screen passes, get the ball out in a second, running the football. That prevents opportunities for our defense to make plays. Now, that's not excuses. That's the sad reality of the situation. So I don't really care about the narrative and things, but as a Jets fan, it's just frustrating that I'm not going to see the full potential of this Jets defense, because it feels like, TD, the only way the Jets can win and pull off upsets is if this Jets defense can somehow get pick sixes and get a fumble six, because I don't trust the offense, and that's where we're at. But it's hard to do that when opposing offenses are like, we don't even got to be crazy, guys. Let's just run the ball. Let's get the ball out fast. Let's get a field goal. Let's get a touchdown or two, and we're going to win. It's sad.
Sorry, Richie. I feel bad for you, bro.
No, you don't, but I appreciate you saying it.
So as far as my take is concerned, listen, Richie, I still think your defense has the ability to lead your team to several wins this year. I still do. I want to see their coming out party, and I want to see it against the Kansas City Chiefs. This is the Kansas City Chiefs, right? This is the Kansas City Chiefs. I still love your secondary, love your pass rush, love everything along those lines. Would I be shocked if the Jets pull off a miracle? No, I would not. I'm picking the Chiefs to win, but I will tell you what, and I think this is a great transition to one of our proud sponsors, BetUS, 110%, because you want to know why. The Jets are currently plus 10, all right, underdogs on the market. And let me tell you what, I'm going to take that plus 10 because I have a feeling, and I'm probably going to take the under in this situation as well, because I think that it's just going to be one of those Jets games, stout defense. I think they're going to force Patrick Mahomes to make a couple of mistakes. I think, Q's going to go off. I think Sauce is going to get his. Same thing. I'm loving that plus 10. I really am. I'm probably still picking the Chiefs to win it. But as far as making money, plus 10 and the under is almost a lock in my opinion. And on BetUS, like I mentioned, it's the best sports book in the face of the planet, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. And fun fact, it's available in all 50 states. That's for damn sure. Link is in the description. And the second you sign up, they're matching 125% of your initial deposit. That is right. You're essentially getting, from your deposit, a free play. So definitely go ahead and check out BetUS. There's several spreads, as you know. And put your money where your mouth is, all right? Because I know none of you will, but do it. Put your money where your mouth is. Show us that you know ball.
Dan, you're on this. You don't know ball pretty heavy. Dan is gonna get this one right. I'm on the +10 as well. Dan's not good at this because he bets against the Dolphins every week. So
no, last week I took the Dolphins.
just you took us last week.
Yeah, swear to God.
I'm just making sure. I thought you bet against us every week.
No. Swear to God, I took the Dolphins last week.
What's the spread in the Dolphins game?
Plus 385 money line. Jets fans, let's go. We're gonna fucking win.
It's plus 2.5. That's pretty standard for home teams.
Again, guys, the link is not only in the description, but it is pinned in the chat. So it would mean a lot to us, guys, if you can simply click that link. It really helps out the channel. We ask you guys to simply hit the like button. We ask you guys to subscribe. But another great way to support us on the AFC East Roundtable is by supporting the proud sponsors of the AFC East Roundtable, because without them, we would not be able to do this and bring you guys the top-level content that we were able to do. So simply, guys, click that link, make an account on BetUS, and let's make some money together. And if you guys are not really into sports betting, but you actually are into casinos, they got blackjack on there. They got casino games, and it's legal in all 50 states. So, but please bet responsibly, because we're giving you guys a really good deal. So I really hope you guys please bet responsibly, especially on blackjack, because that could be dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm still shocked that more people voted in that poll than hit the like button.
Still. That's ridiculous.
That's what I'm talking about.
Punch that like button.
Hit it.
Let's get the like button up. All right, that's it for the Jets-Chiefs game.
Let's transition to the Patriots, America's team versus the Dallas Cowboys. So let me just go ahead and just say this: we're going to beat this. We're going to beat the Cowboys. Okay, we have the best cornerback in the league, top ranked 3 quarterback in the league, the best draft pick out of anybody that's picked a player last year. Christian Gonzalez, who's better than Sauce Gardner. We also have the dirtiest player quarterback in the league in Mac Jones, who I'm very proud of, that not only literally punched Sauce in the nuts, but also punched the Jets in the nuts, which the Patriots have been doing to the Jets for a while now. And this offense obviously didn't look what I wanted it to look like, but it's looking better. Ezekiel Elliott's going to get his touches. This is his revenge game. We're starting to get healthy again. David Andrews is one of the top-ranked offensive linemen in the game. And Trent Brown, you saw the difference he made last week. The offensive line played very, very well last week against one of the best defensive lines in the Jets last week. So we're going to have to go up against Micah Parsons. Unfortunately, I wanted to see Trayvon Diggs in this game because I wanted to see how we would go up against him, especially since we don't have much talent at the receiving position. But he is gone for the season. That gives us up on hand. But we are playing against the best defensive player in the league right now, Micah Parsons. This game is in Dallas. It really doesn't matter. They don't really have much of a home field anyway, because away fans travel better than Cowboys fans do when it comes to selling out their own stadium. But anyway, the Patriots are going to win this game. We're going to go 2-2, and this is the most important game of the season, because if we end up beating the Cowboys and pull off this upset, I don't think it will be a massive upset, being that Joshua Dobbs depends them last weekend. Dak Prescott still does what Dak Prescott does, is throw interceptions when he doesn't need to, which is why he's a bum, and he's not clutch. So after we beat the Cowboys, we have the Saints. That's going to be automatic win. Jameis Winston ain't beating us. That's going to be 3-2. Raiders, did you see what they look like? I believe that's 4-2, Patriots fans. And then we got the Bills and the Dolphins. So before we get to our divisional games, the ones that actually matter, since we already 1-0 in 1-1 in division, we got to play Buffalo, then we got to play Miami. This game is massively important, because if I'm looking at the playoffs, the playoff push right now, there are a lot of teams right now that are tied with us, and our schedule gets a little bit easier down the road, which is why we need to go ahead and win this game. The question is, can we close? They'll be competitive. We have a top 5 ranked defense in the NFL. A lot of people are overlooking that. We have the best corner in the NFL right now in his first year. A lot of people are overlooking that. Defense wins championships, but you still need an offense to get there. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm looking at some rumors here. I think Jerry Jeudy is a good option before the trade deadline. And I also think that one Devontae Adams wants to get out of the Raiders. So if you're Bill Belichick, you're screwed up with your juju. He's been an absolute terrible this season, and he's not the same juju. And I try to tell you that before you signed him. Now you have a right to we have a top 5 defense. Now you have a chance to give us an offense. Mac Jones who I've been very critical of this entire time, including the offseason, deserves a number one receiver. I'm won over. I'm a tough, but I'm fair. Okay? I'm tough, but I'm fair, and I give players due when they deserve the credit. He looks like a leader on the field. He has command of the offense. He's not bitching and moaning when things are not going his way. Those are the three things that I wanted to see from him this season, regardless of his play on the field. And his play on the field has been better. Mac Jones is is ranked in the top 8 of quarterbacks right now in the league, ladies and gentlemen. If he had a number one receiver like a Tyreek Hill or a Jalen Waddle, he might be top 5. Belichick, this is your last chance, bro. You have a great defense right now. A top 5 defense might be the best defense in the league. Now you need a receiver to get Mac Jones. Juju ain't going to do it. Tyquan Thornton, his injury-prone ass ain't about to do it when he walks through that door. And every other trash receiver that we got. Devontae Parker can't stay on the field. He's a bum. Get him off the team. We need a number one receiver to pair with Hunter Henry and Gesicki and our running game. That's all we need. Mac Jones deserves the chance to have a number one receiver like Tua, like Josh Allen, like Aaron Rodgers was supposed to have with Garrett Wilson. He deserves to have that chance. Give him a number one receiver. He hasn't had a number one receiver since he's been in the league. That is our missing piece to the puzzle. We already have one of the best defenses in the league. Let this offense do its work. So we'll see what happens after this week, but I'm 100% certain that Belichick is going to pull the trigger on Jerry Jeudy since they played in college. We're beating the Cow bitches. We are America's team. People call us Cowboys fans, but the last time I checked, our Super Bowls won about 5 years ago. The Cowboys haven't won a playoff game in 25 years. Gentlemen, take it over. Who do you think's winning?
Who's going first?
So you go, Richie.
TD, you're muted. All right, so on BetUS, the Cowboys are 7-point favorites. And I happen to agree with that line because the Dallas Cowboys are about to stampede those Patriots because those Patriots stink. They're stinky. Woo. Gosh.
Wow, beautiful.
I was on the field.
So mature.
I was on the field at MetLife, and I'm like, damn, there's just two bad organizations going after each other right now. And I felt that stank, man. And the reality is the Dallas Cowboys, they got an upset. You know, good teams get upset here and there, but they're not going to get upset back-to-back weeks. They lost to the Arizona Cardinals. They're not going to lose to the New England Patriots because the Dallas Cowboys are going to remind everybody that their defense is for real, and they're going to get after Mac Jones, and they're going to get after that offense. Now, the Patriots defense, they got a great defense, and I got a lot of respect for Christian Gonzalez. It is not easy to be very good at that cornerback position when you are a rookie. Sauce Gardner set the standard. It's been a long time since a rookie corner can do what he did as a rookie, and Christian Gonzalez is having a sensational season, so I got to give him credit. But at the end of the day, I feel like Dallas at home, I don't think it's going to be close. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to win this game. I think that what they did to the Giants 40-0 and what they did to the Jets, I know it's like two bad teams, and then they lose to the Cardinals. I get all that. But I've been singing the praise of the Dallas Cowboys for a long time, and I think this is their time to bounce back. And to be honest, there's nothing that the Patriots showed me that gives me any reason to believe they can beat the Cowboys, to be honest, especially that game against the Jets. There's nothing in that game that really showed it. They had a blown coverage. They had a great play action, and they sucked the defense in, and they had the tight end slip down the seam. Congratulations. That was a busted coverage. But outside of that, the Patriots couldn't even get into the red zone once, and their offense couldn't do anything, and they won the game. I'm not saying anything about that. They won. They were the better team against the New York Jets. But at the end of the day, I don't know what they showed me that I, even as a non-biased, like not even a Jets fan thinking about this thing, just looking at what I saw for the Patriots compared to what I've seen from the Dallas Cowboys, there's personally nothing I've seen that convinces me that the Patriots can win this game. But I will say, similar to how I said about the Jets in the Chiefs game, any man can be beat on any given Sunday. So obviously, an upset is possible.
Well, I'll make this short and sweet. I actually shockingly have the Patriots winning this game. Dallas are frauds. They are who they are. They're just like the Buffalo Bills. The quarterback or is either going to win the game or lose the game. Dallas defense is better than not Dallas, but the Patriots defense is better than the Cardinals defense. They're going to give Dak Prescott and company some trouble. And I think that as long as the Patriots can get enough offense generated, they'll win this game. And I truly do believe it. I don't believe in the Cowboys. I know what they did to the Jets, but the Jets are the Jets. And I know what they did to the Giants, but the Giants are the Giants. Just something about those New York teams. But listen, I got the Cowboys. So just to be on the safe side, I'll just take the spread, picking the Cowboys to cover just in case they did lose.
You mean the Patriots?
The Patriots. Yeah, I would pick the Patriots to cover just in case they still lost. But yeah, I'm taking that +7. I really do think that they're gonna, because all it's gonna be is national media. What's wrong with the Cowboys? I mean, just the normal. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah, so my game, I'm not going to lie to you. As far as betting is concerned, I'm terrified of taking a money line because I don't know what the Cowboys are. I mean, just seeing that like Cardinals game last week, it's like really difficult for me to be like, oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely. They are a Super Bowl contender. I mean, I thought that they were like week 1 and week 2, but I mean, Dak is just so inconsistent, right? Like it's something for me where it's hard for me to put a lot of faith in him. I have the utmost respect for like Bill's defensive scheme. That defense personnel wise is absolutely scary. I mean, honestly, just watching some of the formations that dude puts out on the field, was watching some film from the Pats and the Dolphins game a bit earlier today. And I just think that they're going to be giving the Cowboys some issues. I really, really am. As far as a money line winner, I'm terrified of it. I have the Cowboys winning a close one, but as far as how I would bet on this, I love the +7 for the Pats. And I'll tell you what else I love. I love the under. I am hammering the under on that game. And I don't even know what it is because it's not pulled up on screen, but I'm telling you right now, I'm taking the under on this. Two great defenses. With Micah Parsons, definitely going to be an issue. But loving the under in this situation. And then I'm definitely going to take +7 for the Pats. And I'm scared to pick a winner, but if I had to, gun to my head, I'm going to pick the Cowboys, fortunately.
Yeah, I like the under, but I like the -7 for the Cowboys.
I know you do, Richie. I know you do.
Patriots win this game, we back. That's all I got to say. Y'all don't want us to win this game. I promise you that. Because our next games, 2 after games, are easy as hell. So don't let us win. Don't let us get back in the dance.
Make things
when we get back in the dance, that's when we start to boogie. Don't let us start to get feeling ourselves again. Better kill us now.
I'm gonna tell you now. I think the Patriots are going to win games. I'm not tripping. I already know what time it is.
It's a little finish with a winning record.
Yeah, when you look at their schedule, they're going to win games. Their team is good enough to win games. I mean, no, yeah, Richie looking shocked. Jets aren't Richie, but
what if the Patriots shown in 3 games that makes you believe that? Happening. No, I'm genuinely curious. What is the Patriots shown in 3 games that makes you believe that?
Fight.
Oh, you mean what they've shown in 3 games?
A straight fight.
Well, they literally, like the Dolphins put up 70 against the Broncos. Tyreek Hill got shut the fuck down. Okay, and they beat us by a touchdown. And then in the first game, if it wasn't for the tippy toe booty, we would have beat the damn Eagles. And then we just skull dragged your corpse up and down MetLife Stadium where you thought really you had a chance with a Hail Mary play. That's what happened. A top 5 defense, one of the best corners in the game. That's what wins you football games. We got through our tough opponents. Dallas, New Orleans, and Las Vegas coming up. Dallas is a tough opponent. We beat them. We beat the Saints. We beat the Raiders. And then it's a divisional game against Buffalo and Miami. But then look what's after that. Washington. Really? The Colts. Bye week. Giants. Chargers. Steelers. I mean, Broncos. The Jets again. I mean, come on, bro. Listen, we winning like 10 games this season.
I don't see
Richie,
that.
I know it hurts you because you didn't think this was gonna happen.
10
that
wins.
He would be irrelevant for the rest of the season.
That. 10 wins.
Well, you know what you can't get behind? you can get behind your season being over and the Patriots of
Yeah, you
you're
can turn this
finishing
on the
last in
Jets all you
division
want,
again.
but we're talking about the Patriots. But I just don't.
We're
see
winning.
that.
We're making the playoffs, and the Jets will miss the playoffs for the 13th straight year.
You're not making
Richie.
the playoffs.
Okay, say what you want. I know one thing: you ain't. We know
I mean,
that.
What I do know is one bad game of Mac Jones, you're going to start saying, oh, Zappy fever. Oh, Malik madness. You turn on your quarterback more than I've ever seen in my damn life. Why don't you stick to your team?
You don't turn on your quarterback.
I support my
Richie, with Sam
quarterback.
Darnold.
I believe in him. And then he stinks.
I remember when we first
support
started
him,
the show how
and
fast
then he sucks.
And that's the way it's supposed to be. You support him when he does good, and you shit on him when he looks like shit. That's the way it's supposed to be. Richie.
Yeah, but you don't turn on him and just say you were so down on Mac Jones when he was actually showing. I was actually impressed by Mac Jones, and you were like anti Mac Jones, and I was shocked. I'm like, wow, I actually think Mac Jones is good, and you were like totally like Zappy fever and Malik Cunningham, like Malik Cunningham.
Did you watch Mac Jones last season, Richie? Yeah, Richie, you see Mac Jones, bro. His stats were worse than Cam Newton, bro. When Cam Newton was here, Mac Jones was horrendous, and not only that, his attitude was shitty. Okay, you can't combine the two and me to be back you, bro. I backed the quarterback that gives us the best chance to win, and right now, Mac Jones has shown me in 3 games potential and maturity. Even though he does like to grab people by players by the balls, but I can get past that because the Patriots are historically a dirty team, so I can get past this. If you're trying to cheat, and by the way, another tidbit: the Patriots scouted what's that bum's name? The quarterback for the Cowboys. Did you guys hear about that? We ended up signing Will Greer, so we can steal the signal. So now the Cowboys are putting out there that they're worried about us stealing the signals, so they're switching it up. See, this is what gives me confidence. We're back to our cheating ways. We got to cheat to win. And if that's the case, we got to do – listen, I don't give a damn. I want to win. If we got to hit players in the nuts, if we got to still go back to stealing signals, bring back the Spygate area, I don't give a damn. I just want to win.
See, that's the attitude that's frowned upon, but it's the attitude that shouldn't be frowned upon, baby.
It really shouldn't, bro. It's about winning.
Confidence.
Winners win, dog.
Oh my God!
Do you think wars are fought fair, ladies and gentlemen?
Exactly. There's casualties in war. Last week it was Sauce Gardner. His nuts was a casualty.
Did you hear this, man? He said that's what gives me confidence. We back to cheating.
Well, hey, bro, I'm just being real, bro. I just don't get caught this time.
Oh,
The Cheatriots.
Oh my God!
We got to get Cheatriots
We back,
merch.
baby. We
And
back.
So in all honesty, I do think a lot of it had to do with Matt Patricia last year calling offensive plays. Like, I was never that guy that went out there and said, yo, like, Mac is done. He's a bust. He's terrible, because I think context matters. And now that I think with Bill O'Brien, I do think he looks a hell of a lot better this year than he did last year. And I think it helps that he has an offensive coordinator, in my opinion.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's
Y'all
me.
are funny. No, listen, the Patriots gonna win games. I got them between 8 and 9 right now when I look at their schedule. Richie, 6 games. I told you that at the beginning of the season, bro. 6.
Cool.
So why are we still beating Richie down, man?
No,
Yeah,
you
leave
know
Richie
what?
alone, TD.
No. You know why I'm messing with Richie? Because
Why?
Richie was silent for so many years. And when they got Aaron Rodgers, y'all ain't noticed how he poked his chest out and he was talking his
Like I
trash.
should.
You had the
though?
right to.
I was about to say, was I not supposed to, though?
Yeah. I mean,
Like I
hey,
shouldn't?
Hey,
We
you
got
were
a 4-time
supposed to.
MVP and
Hey.
a Super Bowl winner when the whole narrative about the Jets was we just needed a quarterback.
Yeah,
I wasn't
you
allowed
were-
to pump my chest.
You were allowed to, but this is where it got you, Richie. This is where it got you.
And it would be complete, and I'll say this again, and I don't want to keep saying it, but it'd be a different conversation if this came crashing and burning if Rodgers was healthy and he was stinking and we were losing. Then I'd feel even like that I was wrong. But the fact that he got hurt, it's just like, what, like, really? I'm not going to harp on it too much, but like, that's different. If I was puffing my chest saying Rodgers is our quarterback and then he goes out there and he's stinking it up, then I would feel even more embarrassed because I look like an idiot. But I don't feel as embarrassed because the man just played 4 snaps and ruptured his damn Achilles.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, Rodgers' injury isn't funny, but this whole situation for the Jets is funny. It is funny to me.
And I love that you're the one laughing at it because
That's right. Because my quarterback gonna
Woo!
stay healthy this year.
Oh, I'm not.
My
I don't wish
quarterback's
anybody. I don't
hurt.
wish injuries on anybody. But the more I hear you and Dolphins fans laugh about our situation,
Yo,
woo,
Richie.
the
And,
more
you
I
know what's
see
crazy
Dolphins
about
fans
it is-
laughing about that
Richie,
situation,
I'ma back-
you're the last
I'ma back
people
Richie up on
that
that.
should be
guess what,
laughing
Richie?
about
But
it. I
guess
don't
what,
see any
Richie?
Bills
But
fan.
guess what,
I don't
Richie?
see any Patriots fan laughing about our situation.
Hey, but guess
All
what,
I see
Richie?
is Dolphins fans
But
laughing.
guess
about
what? Even if our quarterback did go down, at least we got Mike White.
Hey. So like,
Mike White, trash.
Man, that's
Yeah, man, you wish you had Mike White right now.
Hey, he's Mike effing
So,
White.
so Richie, so don't worry
Oh,
about
man.
this because I promise you there's going to be plenty of material to laugh at TD come Monday during the show when we bring them back
boy.
to earth. But like, this is one thing about Dolphins fans that like have always like blown my mind. The amount of blind confidence from a team that just lets you down year after year after year after year after year.
I don't get it either.
Blows my mind because like back when the Bills were in the drought era, bro, like I never once was like that. Like they're acting like Bills fans, which is fine because Bills fans actually have something to be cocky about. I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
You about
We
to get
did
it on
not-
Sunday.
We did not start well, like I mean, it's been every year, TD. It's been like since I've known you,
Different.
3-4 years, same attitude, regardless
has.
of how it
It's
was.
different.
And it's just
It's different.
It's
That's another same thing.
it's how, bro.
But
Because,
it's
like,
really
the Bills-
different this
But
time.
it's really
You know,
different.
when the
Right.
Bills were in the drought era, not once, bro, did I say Super Bowl until I actually saw substantial evidence that we certainly had a shot
Ugh.
with a team and we showed grit of being able to power through the regular season. I don't understand that about Dolphins fans. Like, I get rooting for your team, but like there's a fine line between confidence and pure delusion.
At least I kept it real for the 3 years. When did I ever puff
You
my
did
chest
keep it
before a
real,
season?
You're right, you're
Before
right.
this-
Richie's been very, very humble.
He's been
You're right.
very
Dude,
humble.
he's been
You're right.
real as
And
hell.
and
And I
another
had a
thing
new
too,
arc.
Dolphins
I became
fans.
confident, Richie, and everyone like hated me, and I liked being hated, and then I'm back
You're
to
right.
this all over.
Hey, but no,
Dolphins fans. Don't get on Richie. Don't get on the Aaron Rodgers. Don't even, you guys shouldn't even be talking. Because y'all were the #1 fan base last year. When I posted my Tua got hurt video and I did the compilation, y'all were the first fan base that villainized me and said, "Why are you making fun of Tua?" You guys have the most sensitive fan base when it comes to Tua. So don't you even dare make fun of Aaron Rodgers for his injury, bro. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
Nobody-
The Dolphins have the most sensitive fan base in the NFL, and I can attest to that because when Aaron Rodgers, the Jets have gone through shit. And they finally get a quarterback and he goes down, and now y'all want to make fun of Aaron Rodgers when y'all were crying last year when people were doing the Tua memes, the Tua Pac memes with the fingers and all that. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, bro.
nobody's
Y'all should be
laughing.
ashamed.
Nobody's.
I'm talking about the fans, TD. I'm not talking
Oh.
about you specifically, but I've seen it on Twitter, bro. Dolphins fans, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, Dan, you spoke of a drought.
Yeah.
There's only one drought that matters, and it's a Super Bowl drought. So I got a question I want to ask Tyson because maybe you can help me figure this out. Are the Buffalo Bills in a Super Bowl drought if they never won one?
TD, you're trying.
You know what? That's a philosophy question.
Chat, help us out. Are they in a drought if they've never gotten the rain? You know what I mean? I'm just trying to understand this.
But they're manifesting it. They got at the banner in the training facility.
Right in the upright. Look at Dan. He even
Listen.
thinking about it.
Listen. So I'm talking about like actual being in the conversation, like showing proof. You know what I'm saying? Like showing proof, like getting in the club. Maybe not necessarily like getting VIP, but getting in the club. You know what I mean?
Dan.
I hate this whole 70s thing, bro. It's
Hey.
cringy. It's cringy, man. It's
Dan,
embarrassing.
Dan, answer the
Embarrassing.
question. Are y'all in a
Embarrassing.
Super Bowl drought?
I'm not answering that.
All right,
But
man.
hey, listen, dude, it's good because listen, like I want you guys to hold on to that. And I also want you to hold on to that Tua hugging Josh Allen meme. Because after Sunday, that's all you're going to be able to say. In fact, guys, start typing it out right now.
Go ahead and put Dan and Richie, Dan and TD against each other. It's time to preview this Dolphins. And
that is going to be the only thing that you fools will have on Monday.
Before we move on the Super Bowl talk, let me just say this that none of you peasants can say. The New York Jets are the only team in this division, that are undefeated in the Super Bowl. Never lost. We've never been to a Super Bowl and lost. That sucks that all three of you guys had to deal with going to the Super Bowl and losing. When we get to the big game, we win. And we don't just win, we guarantee the win the day before, baby. 1-0. Never lost.
And then sell their soul to the devil so they'll never win another one.
Never lost. You can't tell me anything other than that. 1-0.
I'll be back.
Well, the Bills never lost the Super Bowl either.
4 straight.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just playing.
All right, the time has come.
All right, man, let's do this.
Do you want me to get out of here? Just leave it you two?
No, Rich, we need you to stick around just in case you want to laugh.
Yeah.
I'll do this format actually.
Yeah. We need you in there.
All right, I'm moderating it. All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. We got the game of the week. The Miami Dolphins, undefeated, 70-point game. Are you kidding me? What? But we also got the Buffalo Bills, 9 sacks, 4 interceptions, and a forced fumble. Probably the most elite offense in the league right now. Going up against one of the most red-hot defenses in the NFL. Face off in Buffalo. Bills Mafia is going to be ready to go. They are pissed off that these Miami Dolphins are in first place. The Bills fans are like, hey, that's my spot. We are 3 straight AFC East champions, and we're coming for that, and we're coming for that first seed. But the Miami Dolphins have something to say about that as well. Tyreek Hill has the best numbers in the league at wide receiver. Tua Tagovailoa is playing like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. The offensive line for the Dolphins is there. The receivers are there. What more is there to say about these two teams? This is the game of the week, folks. Let's get hyped up. Let's hear from the two representing the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. First, I want to hear from Dan Mitchell because he's going to pull off the stats. He's going to pull off all there needs to be. Dan, what makes you so confident that the New York, I'm talking about my Jets, that the Buffalo Bills are going to win this game? Because I'll say it straight up to you, Dan. If you guys lose this game, I think my prediction of you guys not winning the division this year might happen. So tell us, what gives you the confidence? What's going to happen?
And so unlike you, Richie, I have a crystal ball and I know exactly what is going to happen on Sunday. Every single snap. Every single thing. Now, listen, Dolphins fans, I have attempted to educate you via data and stats a bit earlier during the stream. If you haven't, definitely go back and take a look at me showing the proof in your face. But I'm going to tell you precisely how we're going to attack your defense and your offense. First off, let's go ahead and start off. I do want to go ahead and put this out there. Everyone's saying, oh my God, it's the Dolphins' elite offense versus the Bills' elite defense. Ladies and gentlemen, last time I checked, the Buffalo Bills are currently second in the league for overall points scored offensively as well. So don't think for a damn second that our offense, that our defense is going to be carrying our team. You are looking at the most complete Buffalo Bills team that you have ever seen, and that should fucking scare you 110%. Now, when I look at the Miami Dolphins, this is exactly what I've said. I've touched on this briefly, all right? And so the thing is that you guys run a West Coast offense. A lot of respect for Mike McDaniel. He's smart because he put together a perfect recipe of being able to run that West Coast offense. What you do is you get 2 very speedy receivers, majority of the time slant routes and relying on yards after the catch. It's been very successful, sure, but you haven't played a single elite pass coverage linebacker crew on the face of the planet. You know who has an elite pass coverage linebacker crew? The Buffalo Bills. Matt Milano and Bernard. Currently, both of them are leading the team in interceptions, even outside of our DBs, which is something very, very intriguing. So the middle of the field, the Buffalo Bills defense is going to force Tua to go outside of the numbers. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, Dan, how the hell are we going to be able to cover Tyreek Hill? How are the Bills DBs going to be able to do that? I'll tell you what, his name is Kyrie Elam. And you're probably going to laugh. You'll be like, oh, Kyrie Elam, ha. All right, so the past 3 games that Kyrie Elam has been on Tyreek Hill, 69, 69, 30 yards, one of the two. Completely took this fool out of the game. 110%. He's going to be our man coverage guy. For the longest time, I was like, why the hell would we draft this guy the first round when we're in a zone scheme? It's for situations such as that. He's going to be on Tyreek Hill like white on rice. And then we're also going to have safeties in the back that are going to be his bracket, his insurance policy. And you guys are going to be like, oh, dude, last year, week 3, Miami Dolphins, dude, like Tua was absolutely killing you downfield. Yeah, because you want to know why? There's an equation. There's something that you forgot to include. Micah Hyde wasn't there. Maybe we have the best safety tandem in the entire NFL. They're healthy, and they're both absolutely reeling. The DBs are absolutely out of this world. Same thing with Christian Benford, with Trey White, with Taron Johnson. We are going to be flooding those pass lanes like a damn mofo. 110%. And you know that Tua already knows exactly where he is going to be throwing the ball before it is even snapped. He's a spot thrower. He's a glorified jug machine. He is a system quarterback. He knows precisely what he is doing. Exactly where it goes. Those pass lanes are about to be flooded. Now, you're probably going to be like, oh, Dan, no, man. Like, you have to worry about our offensive line. They've been doing a hell of a lot better than what we expected. Sure, I'll definitely give you that. But your pass rushes that you went up against are absolutely nothing. You have a Khalil Mack that has a 0% win rate, all right? Who the hell were to think that? And Joey Bosa was an absolute disappointment going into it. The Denver Broncos defensive line pass rush. Come on, man. Seriously? Like, you're going to compare that to this Buffalo Bills defense? And the thing is that, which I love, right? Because all of you were trying to tell me, oh, man, you don't even have Von Miller. You don't even have Von Miller, man. Listen, we are second in the league for overall pressure rate, baby. All 4 of our starting men up 4 have 25-plus pressures. 25-plus. 25-plus. Von Miller is not even there. You better thank your lucky stars that Von Miller is not there. Leonard Floyd is going absolutely insane. Ed Oliver is going to be destroying the interior of your offensive line. Ed Oliver has been killing it. Because you want to know why? That's your weakness right there. You think your offensive line magically got better because they pulled a Space Jam and they ended up actually going up against a decent offensive line, stealing their powers and going through with it. No, not at all. You are going to be reminded how absolutely trash your offensive line is. Absolutely trash your offensive line is. So when Tua's running through his progressions in that West Coast offense, 1 read, 2 read check down, it's going to be in his face, and he's going to throw it into an already pre-schemed pass lane flood, and Tua will commit turnovers against this defense. You want to know why? Because he's only programmed to get through 3. Yes, he does get rid of the ball very easily, all right? But he has to remember that those linebackers that live in the middle of the field, baby, listen, where Tua loves to throw the ball, that is the best players we have on this defense collected in the middle of the field, baby. Linebackers up in the middle. Best safety tandem in the league up in the middle. You're going to have to rely on outside of the numbers 15 yards plus, where he is the weakest statistically throughout his career, throughout this season. This offense is going to have to completely change their tune. Mike McDaniel is not going to be able to put together the plan that he has been able to put together on this defense. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that you'll do whatever you can to make sure that you attempt to get a bunch of nice short passes and rely on yards after the catch. The Buffalo Bills need to be able to make their tackles because that's how they're going to be able to actually score on this defense. Now, when it comes to the offense, your corners are clowns. This Vic Fangio defense, such a disappointment. Such a disappointment. Thing is that Stephon Diggs is going to absolutely be eating like he always does against the Miami Dolphins. And here's the one thing as well. We actually have players now that can create separation. That if you are to double team Stephon Diggs, guess who's going to be wide open? Gabe Davis, who no longer has a bum ankle, by the way. He's been absolutely killing it. He's been burning mofos. He's been in the end zone. He's that red zone threat. We are running 2 tight end sets. We have a Dawson Knox. We have Dalton Kincaid. We have a run game. We have James Cook, Damian Harris, Latavius Murray, Josh Allen playing adult football. The first time in Buffalo Bills history, we don't need to rely on Josh Allen putting the team on his damn back to win, because we can beat you every way, every single facet of this game. Now, listen, I'm going to give you your roses. And so the Dolphins are a great team, especially on the offensive side of the ball. But when it comes down into overall scheme and overall full power, the Buffalo Bills are about to humble you. I've just outlined an entire plan, and I'm seeing the chat in my peripheral right now, and I'm already anticipating that TD's going to come in and give me his old, tired, that bum is a bum And you really think that Tyreek Hill is going to be stopped by so-and-so and so-and-so? I just outlined the exact plan of what you are going to experience on Sunday. And what warms my heart is that I know that I'm going to be rent-free in your head until 5 p.m. And when the tears start rolling down your cheeks, knowing that you were exposed by your daddies, that Dan Mitchell was right. And it's going to be that extra little knife in the back. And I cannot wait.
Wow. Well, TD, you only have 30 seconds. Dan took up all of your time. So you only have 30 seconds to rebuttal. Just kidding. Go ahead, TD. Why the Dolphins beating the damn Bills in your eyes?
Oh, well, Dan said a lot of things that were actually true. Okay. But he also said a lot of things that were just absolutely false. First and foremost, the Buffalo Bills are not going to be playing no man coverage on the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea why. It probably would be your best bet. But the one thing that I've noticed from Buffalo, for some strange reason, they never get outside of playing zone against us for some reason. I don't know why. But what I will say is nobody can guard Tyreek Hill. That's a lie. Now, you can have safety help all you want, but what we love to do is run deep crossers. And that's where the big mistake that Dan makes is thinking that there is this blanket coverage that can magically double, triple team Tyreek, Waddle, who's healthy now, and the rest of these guys. Here's where the Buffalo Bills are making a mistake. You're so focused on us throwing the ball. Nobody is talking about the simple fact that our running game has absolutely started to go bonkers. With A-Chain and Mostert, we are going to have a field day running the ball on Buffalo. Now, I know you have the linebackers that are great against the run, but they have to choose their poison now. See, in the past, you already knew we couldn't run the ball, so you just guard the secondary. Now you have to choose your poison. Milano and those boys, do you want to go shut down the run or do you want to shut down the secondary? It doesn't matter. Whatever one you pick, I actually have the full confidence that you will succeed. But you can't guard both. And they're going to have to, you're going to be in a guessing game. Are they passing? Are they running? And every time you get it wrong, every time you guess wrong, it's going to be a big run or it's going to be a big pass. That's what's going to happen in this game. This isn't going to be a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't going to be a high scoring game. This is going to be just like the first game was last year because Buffalo with our defense, they're going to go on 10-play drives to score. And Miami with their defense, we're going to go on 10-play drives to score. And instead of having 11 possessions each in the game, it's going to be somewhere around 8 possessions for each team in this game. And the score isn't going to be as high as everybody thinks, but at the same token, our offense compared to your defense is better than your offense compared to ours. And we will have the edge. I know I've been talking trash all weekend. We're going to blow you out, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. And one thing I will tell you, historically, Tua has struggled against Buffalo. And some games, he's done well and we've still lost. But the one element to where we are going to win this game is the fact that our run game is showing to be massively improved now. Massively improved now. So let's see those linebackers pick their poison. They're going to get it right sometimes. But every single time they go after the run and we're passing, it's going to be a big play. And every single time they guard the pass and we're running, that speed's going to make a big play. And the Buffalo Bills won't know what hit them. We know what to expect from you all. We know what to expect. The only thing that you all can come out and surprise us with is if y'all get Dalton Kincaid having a monster day. because we have never historically been able to cover the tight end very well. But with our safeties, we do in the past under a Flores system. But I understand the Fangio system, we won't be able to cover the tight ends well. They're going to have to make strides at the tight end position. That's the only area where you would have, in my opinion, a clear advantage. I'm not worried about, these corners are trash and this and that, because at the end of the day, the way we play our system, even if you get some completions, it's a bend but don't break. Keep them in front, go make the tackle, even if it's a completion. And on top of that, you have to look at the fact that Josh Allen's going to have to be on the money all day long. And at the end of the day, that bum is a bum, like you said, Dan. So you were right. I was going to say that because it's true. The bum is a bum, and he's going to show that to be true on Sunday when the team needs him most. In the clutchest moments, he will be a bum. It's that simple. I don't have to argue with you, bro. We're about to take hold of this division, and I'm going to sit back and I'm going to humble myself. After we beat y'all, I'm going to humble myself and say we're the greatest. I don't need to argue with y'all no more because we're moving past y'all, man. We're moving on to the rest of the AFC now. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I kind of look at y'all teams and I was just pathetic, but, if you need any advice, any help, y'all let me know. Let's see what we can do for your teams. That's all I got, Richie. Ain't no fireworks today in this time. We're going to humble ourselves and get this done.
Wow. Yo, these personalities for that segment, I think.
No.
Richie, did you give your take yet? Go ahead, Richie.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the game of the week, not even in the division, but in the NFL. It being at 1:00 is pretty interesting. This should be definitely a primetime game. I wish it was a Sunday night. But in reality, man, this is going to be a really, really interesting test. Like I said on that little intro I did, it's the hottest offense in the NFL going up against a defense that's figured themselves out in the Buffalo Bills, who, again, forced 9 sacks. I mean, that's not easy to do. I don't care who you're going up against. You get 9 sacks. You get 4 interceptions. It's the NFL. It's the NFL. Sam Howell's in the NFL, TD, okay?
Sam Howell.
Denver Broncos defense, the worst in the league.
Sam Howell.
Denver Broncos defense.
Yeah, they are the worst in the league. That's why we did what we did.
And that's why the Bills did what they did.
Because they played Sam Howell. That's fine. I'm agreeing with you.
I know, but I just feel like you're like you can't give the Bills their credit.
What credit do they deserve? I mean, Richie, they played Richie.
They played a 2-0 team. They played a team that's 2-0, and they absolutely obliterated them on the road. That's not an easy thing. I don't care who you're versing. It's the NFL.
Richie, the 2-0 team beat the Cardinals and Denver themselves.
But still, it's the NFL, though. 9 sacks and 5 turnovers is impressive, to me at least. It's impressive.
Richie.
Hey, man, listen. All I'm trying to do is give the Bills credit, man. I think their defense is legit. They have been legit for years. With Sean McDermott, they got continuity on their favor. They got Matt Milano. They got the best safety duo in the league, in my opinion. They've had that. They got a pass rush. They got a stout defense. And the reason why I'm giving them their praise, and TD has to come out here and just undermine them. And yeah, 70 points on offense is very impressive, but I think what the Bills did on defense is very impressive as well. Is there something wrong with that? If you're a Dolphins fan and you think what I'm saying of giving the Bills their flower on defense is wrong and I'm delusional, come on, bro. Wake up. Take the goggles off. Take the goggles off. Let's go. But in reality, man, and by the way, there's no comparison. I'm not comparing the 70 points that the Dolphins put up comparing to the Bills on defense. The fact is, the Dolphins, historic day. Awesome. The Bills, what they did last week was impressive. So I think the Bills defense going up against the Dolphins offense is going to be a really fun matchup. For that reason right there. Because you're going up against a team in the Miami Dolphins offense that's humming on all accounts. And I think this is going to be the Dolphins' first test in terms of the defense that they go up against. Because I feel like what Tua Tagovailoa is doing so good is throwing to the open spot, right? Dan says he's a system quarterback. Well, like, you got to be able to execute a system at a high level in order to be efficient and be able to do stuff the right way. So I really think that, this is going to be the biggest test for the Miami Dolphins, and the fact that their run game is doing what they're doing and their offensive line is ranked. And I think a big reason why this Miami Dolphins offensive line is doing so good is I always believe this, and this is another reason why I feel like the Jets offensive line, for example, looks a lot worse than it is. Zach Wilson holds on to the ball so long, and he gets sacked because of it. Tua gets rid of that ball so fast, and that's what good quarterbacks do. You process your reads, and you get rid of the ball on time, and you get it out of your hands, and you don't get sacked. And I think Tua is doing a great job of doing just that because he's not getting hit. He's not going to get injured if he continues that. When the ball snapped, his first read's pretty much always open, it seems like, with the scheme that they're doing. I also really love the whole idea of like getting their wide receivers, in motion to get them like a head start on their because they're so fast. I mean, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, the fastest wide receivers in the league, one of the two. And I like that, even when Tyreek Hill or even Jalen Waddle is lined up in the slot, for example, Tua does a little hand flick, and he gets in motion to the outside, and then it gives Tyreek Hill a running start, and then you see the DB just backpedaling like, oh my God, and then Tyreek Hill's just coming at you full steam, and he has three different options. He can just beat you deep on a go route, cut over the middle of the field, or stop on a dime, and it's a nice little button hook, and it's just impossible to stop. So I think that the Dolphins are just on another level offensively, schematically, rhythm, because you really have to execute a system this way. You need a quarterback that knows where the ball needs to be. And the timing and the execution that Tua is at right now is precise and it's excellent. With that being said, you see on film exactly what's being executed at a high level, and it's up to these Buffalo Bills on defense to shut it down. Now, I don't think they're going to shut anything down. I don't see the Bills putting up any zeros. I don't see that happening. But I think if the Buffalo Bills want to win this game, this is how they do it. They got to force turnovers, because I think that the only way the Bills get on top in this game is if their defense does not what they did against the Commanders. You're not getting 9 sacks. You're not getting 4 interceptions. But if you can get 4 sacks, if you can get 2 turnovers, that is the recipe for a victory if you're a Bills fan, because that is what has to happen. If you let this Miami Dolphins team just go ape shit on you and just go march down the field and score touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown, you're not gonna have a good day. So, and then speaking on the Buffalo Bills offensive standpoint, is a really big test for Josh Allen, because you look at that game against the Commanders. I don't really think Josh Allen had a day where it was impressive, but the reality is he didn't have to be impressive, and that's the standpoint of it. He did what he needed to do. He had a nice rushing touchdown. He had another nice touchdown throw. He had his highlight plays. He's making moves with his legs. He's doing enough things to win, but the defense was the reason why the Bills won that game, and that's totally okay. If your defense is doing what they did, Josh Allen can sit back and not worry about things. And that's what good franchises do. They don't put the weights on your quarterback's shoulders to win. When you're a team and you can win without your quarterback putting up video game numbers, that tells you how good the franchise is and how good the organization is around the quarterback. And that's what the Bills showed against the Washington Commanders. So it's going to be a really good test. It was really hard for me to pick the winner in this game for a lot of different reasons, because, listen, man, what the Bills have been doing since that week 1 game has been very impressive. 2 dominant wins. You can only verse who's on your schedule, and the Bills did not do anything else but have dominant victories against both the Raiders and the Commanders, right? And the Miami Dolphins, what they've been doing is super impressive as well. So it's really hard to pick this. But
let's go. You already know, Richie. You already know.
I'm going to have to go with...
You already know. You already know.
Come on, man. I don't want to pick this game. I don't want either of you guys to win. Tie.
No, Richie. You already know, Richie.
This sucks, to be honest. I just sang you guys' praise. All right, man. I just gotta get out of the way. Even though all you guys hate me, I'm still picking you guys. I got the Miami Dolphins in this game.
Oh, fuck that.
Let's go.
Richie.
Now, I will say this. I'll be rooting for the Bills in this game. I won't be rooting for anyone.
But he know who's going to win. You can root for whoever you want to root for. But
in Buffalo, Richie? In Buffalo?
I don't know, Dan. I see something that's brewing over there that's scaring the heck out of me, and I just got to run with the hot hand. And listen, it's not going to be easy. I don't see the Dolphins winning with ease, but based off what I'm seeing with this offense, It's something historic, and
give
unless
you
I see
3-0,
somebody
a
slow down
win
this
or a win.
offense, which could be the Bills, I got to take the Bills. I mean, I'm sorry, I got to take the Dolphins.
It's all right, Dan. It's all right.
Oh, man.
Okay, let's get realistic
Oh,
here.
here we go.
Thank you, guys.
Hold
I
on.
love all
Make
you
sure you
guys.
got Pete. Make sure you got Pete.
I was, while TD was, dropping his little soliloquy, I was on the toilet dropping the two of myself. But anyway, let me just say this. First, I want to go ahead and say thank you to the Buffalo Bills Mafia for inducting me into your honorary Ring of Honor. TD likes to circle the Tua wagon on the bottom, but nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Just want to add that in there. I will say that this is going to be a very interesting game. The Dolphins are underdogs for a reason, and it's not because it's in Buffalo. It's because they can't, they can't throw shade or put shade on their own sideline and put the entire heat on the Buffalo Bills sideline. So this is going to be a neutral game, like an unfair home field advantage that was played in Miami when the Dolphins finally beat Josh Allen. But no, the Buffalo Bills are going to expose Tua once and for all that the fraud that he is, because we saw how you dropped 70 points against the Broncos, but you couldn't do anything against us. At the end of the day, the Bills are the class of the division. They've won 3 straight division titles. They've been to playoff games. They've been to AFC championship games. Tua has done none of that. We all remember last season when the Miami Dolphins started out 3-0. We all remember what happened after that. It came crashing down, and it came crashing down in a very spectacular fashion, I might add. But at the end of the day, I don't trust a team that falters in December. The fluke win that they got last season doesn't count to me. It was all due to the sun. And at the end of the day, I'm going to pick the Buffalo Bills in this game, not only to just win the game outright. I think they're going to beat the brakes off of you. And the hype train of the 1 week Miami Dolphins, the week 3 Super Bowl champions, will be faded, and the Dolphins will falter right back into obscurity as they should have been. They deserve no hype. They deserve no praise. What Mike McDaniels did was disgusting. He ran up the score. He pretty much picked on Sean Payton, knowing that the Broncos are one of the worst teams in the NFL. It's all fraudulent. Okay, this isn't a game of Madden. The Buffalo Bills know how to beat the Miami Dolphins. They did it twice last season. Now you're playing against a real team with a real coach and an actual quarterback, the best quarterback in this division and the top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I believe the Buffalo Bills are going to absolutely embarrass the Miami Dolphins in Buffalo, and that little Tyreek bullshit that happened last week is not going to happen this year. Tua, Mr. Spot Throw, is actually going to have to read a defense this week, because Buffalo, they know how to play Tua. They know how to expose him. So Buffalo Bills will win this game. And once that happens, we'll see TD on here next week giving his excuses, talking about how they got lucky or whatever happens. And we will always point out the fact that, yeah, you put 70 on the Broncos. But at the end of the day, we know who the daddy in this division is right now, and it's the Buffalo Bills. Like I said, I'm passing the torch over to Dan. It's his turn now. It's the Bills' time. I know they falter in the playoffs, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, because I think this is a different team now. I think Josh Allen has learned from his mistakes that he did in week 1, and he will and he will prosper in this game. He is going to throw 400 yards in that trash Jalen Ramsey-less defense, and Vic Fangio is going to get exposed like he usually does. Let's go Bills.
Go Bills!
Do you believe him?
That was some analysis.
Richie, do you believe him? Like he kept
that was some analysis.
the whole time. Bro, you hate us that much.
That's a realistic analysis, bro.
Oh my
It was
God.
Realistic as it comes.
It was by far the best analysis I have heard.
Oh my God, you all over Josh Allen. You might well get the Josh Allen tattoo, bro. It's sad. This boy, it's pathetic. It's pathetic, bro. The Patriots are no more, and look at you. You over here piling on with Buffalo. I can't believe you. This is bad. Like, I feel bad for Richie, what he going through now. I'm going to start feeling bad for you, bro. This is sad for you to pile on with Buffalo, give them the big ups because you hate us so much.
Because I respect a team that's actually giving this division some credit, some hype, bro. If it wasn't for the Bills, what would we be talking about right now? What we have been talking about for the last 3 years, the Bills have been to playoff games. They've won playoff games, and they've been to AFC Championship games. They were 13 seconds away from going to back-to-back AFC Championship games, bro. What has Miami done for me lately? They've done nothing, bro.
Sell it. You're gonna sell it to yourself.
I'm not selling it. It sells itself.
Oh man. Okay. All right. I really want to see what you got to say next week. It's gonna be real interesting.
This is gonna be a good game, man.
Oh, it's going to be a great game. And by the way, this game should be played on prime time. I think we all can agree there. The NFL, well, I don't think the NFL, it's not the NFL's fault because they couldn't have predicted it. But it's good for me. I'm as a Swiftie, I get to see the Buffalo Bills stomp on the Dolphins, the Patriots, America's team stomp on the Cowboys, get back to relevancy. Then I get to see a Taylor Swift concert at night and watch Richie's reaction to it.
So are you actually a Swiftie?
I am a Swiftie.
So as your hatred for the Chiefs went away because now it's blinded?
No, I still hate the Chiefs. I still hate the Chiefs. I just wish Taylor Swift would bag Mac Jones, to be honest with you. I'm trying to pull her towards maybe a Hunter Henry type. I'm not a Travis Kelce fan. But you know what?
At least she takes the limelight off of, what's her name? Mahomes' wife.
Yeah, it does. That's what that's why I love it the most, because now I can create a narrative to where it's Mahomes' wife versus the Swifties, and I'm doing that everything on Twitter. I'm tweeting hatred towards Mahomes' wife as we speak, as a Swiftie. So I love this.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Damn.
Crazy, man.
Well, that's our recaps. I mean, that's our preview segment, man. Let's see what happens.
It really, really is. But I will tell you what. And Richie, I think I'm gonna let you take this one over because, like, we were talking a bit about sports betting a bit earlier today, but there's a more interesting way of sports betting, and that just so happens to be one of our other sponsors, and that just so happens to be Mojo Fantasy.
Let's go!
Mojo Fantasy.
Richie,
now,
enlighten the squad about Mojo Fantasy.
Now, the one thing about Mojo Fantasy right now, and let me get the link pinned in the chat so you guys can have easy access to get this exact app. Now, they are doing a 100% profit boost for this Thursday night. They are putting so much money down on the games on Thursday night. You can win so much. You get into a contest for $10. You can win up to $1,000 in cash prizes, guys. All you got to do is simply click the link that I'm about to pin in the chat and download the Mojo app. Now, we are giving away a jersey. Now, don't you think we forgot about this jersey giveaway, but I had to remind you guys about the promo that they are doing for Thursday Night Football tomorrow. So make sure you guys click the link that's pinned in the chat right now and download Mojo Fantasy and take advantage of the 100% profit boost on Thursday Night Football's contest winnings. You get a 100% deposit match up to $100 when you make a deposit. Now, the cool thing about Mojo Fantasy that I love personally is that it is a perfect blend of sportsbook and fantasy football into one. You get into contests, and the best part about it is you get to go up against other people. So if you think you're good at this stuff, there's a lot of good chance that you're going to win money, right? Other gambling apps, you have to go up against the app, you have to go up against a sportsbook. That's not the case for this one. If you are good at what you do, you're able to get some good money. I highly recommend the In the Green contest because when you enter an In the Green contest, you can enter a contest for $10 and win up to $1,000 in cash prizes if you finish in first place. All you got to do is you get in there with $500 Mojo dollars, with his 10 real American dollars, and you sprinkle around some player prop bets throughout the game, and you can win a lot of money just by entering contests for $10. They also have free contests as well. You don't even need to make a deposit either. You can download the app if you click that link in the chat or simply scan this QR code, and there's free contests. And if you guys are into sports betting and you're into gambling and you're into fantasy football, this is the new thing to get on. It's brand new. You guys remember them last year? We were talking about the stock market. Which players should we invest in? Which players should we sell? Where it's the same concept where you're buying and selling player prop sportsbook bets. So it's really unique. It's really cool and really different. So if you guys want to enter a chance to win your jersey, click that link in the chat, download Mojo app, and send us an email and say, hey, Roundtable, I downloaded the app for you guys, and I use your code, all caps, AFC East. Enter me into the jersey giveaway because we're going to announce this giveaway next week on Wednesday night. So, again, if you want to get a chance to win a jersey of your choice, all you got to do is download the Mojo app and sign up and put the promo code, all capitals, AFC East, and you get a chance to win a damn jersey. And on us. And when you win, whoever wins, you get to pick what jersey it is. So if you're a Dolphins fan, you get to pick your Tua jersey, right? If you're a Jets fan, what jersey you get? I don't know, Garrett Wilson. Patriots fans, you probably want a Christian Gonzalez jersey. Bills fans, I don't know, Josh Allen, then Stephon Diggs, Matt Milano. What jersey do you think a
Definitely
Bills fan should
Milano,
want?
man. Listen, like honestly, I've been eyeing a Milano jersey as of late.
A Milano jersey. You embody the Milano energy, I feel like. Yeah, so make sure you guys take it. Take advantage of the 100% profit boost that is live for tomorrow night, guys. And don't forget to use code AFC East.
Damn, Richie. Thought we were cool, man.
What? I thought you liked Matt Milano.
I do, bro, but I know what you meant, dog.
On this channel, bro, you're like channeling his energy. That's what you're. Look at your hat, bro.
You're right. You're right.
All right, let's get to the super chats, and then we're gonna get into the Patreon members. So, guys, Patreon members, we're gonna drop a link soon.
We're gonna drop a link. Let's get through these super chats. And
Quite a few.
We have quite a few. I think we have over like 60.
102.
I'll get through them. Thank you for Brandon the Casual and Entertainer. Canadian $2. Appreciate it. Accept me, TD. Laugh out loud. Just kidding, but they for real. He also says, Allen, he can't beat Mahomes where it counts. LOL. Six Shot Eagle. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Which city has the best pizza? Hashtag Go Bills.
New York City.
New York. Yeah.
Brooklyn,
I would say New York City.
Manhattan.
Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Is this even a question?
Yeah,
Bocce Club Pizza, best place in the world.
Jonathan C137, thank you for the $2 super chat. Loser has to wear Allen trash or 0 playoff week 18. Pedro Hernandez with the $2. You nailed it, TD. Appreciate it.
Oh,
By
no,
what?
Like one of his like 4 takes he says every episode.
You said this at 8:19 p.m. So whatever TD was saying at that
whatever
time.
TD said, he was probably was a delusional take. Who knows? Say out Gregory Richardson, $2. Dan Scared.
Scared of the mental health of this country.
Pablo Soriano with the $2 with the
Dan Scared
reaction. Bills D stats are inflated from the first 3 weeks.
Pablo, relax.
Glenn, shout out to Glenn, the oldest living Dolphins fan with a $10 super chat. How come Josh Allen have more passing attempts and completion, but a lot less yards if Josh Allen has a better arm? Not talking about interceptions either.
499. Yak.
Shout out to Bang Conquer, $2. We smoking at TD Peck on Sunday night after Fins lose. Yes, we will.
That's right, back Conquer. Damn.
Shout out to Nate GD with the $2 super chat. Where's the Bills Super Bowls at? I already gave him one, bro. They can have one of mine for the season to borrow, and they can give it right back to me when they win.
Bro, you keep on just kissing the feet of a Super Bowl you won when you were -47, because that's the only one that your organization's going to for the rest of your franchise career.
Sema J. Tyler, I am crying watching this show. Love you guys. Fins up. Appreciate it. Thank
go.
you for the $10 super chat,
bro.
Samaj.
We appreciate that, bro.
Glenn with another super chat. I answer it for you. Throw the guy open. So he answered his own question.
That's what Tua does.
Joe Riss with a $5 super chat with a dolphin humping a Buffalo Bill. The Bills are wasting Josh Allen's career.
Hey, man, Dolphins maiden is going to the frequency is going to heal Aaron Rodgers' Achilles.
And so is that Bill getting diddled? Rather?
Yeah, looks like it. Ezra Hicks, $5 super chat. Put money where mouth is.
Is that
Losing
Dan?
team has to put up 30 minutes
No,
of
it's not
video
me, fool.
of why losing. That does look like Dan. Is that you, bro?
It's Burner.
It's Ezra.
That's
It's you're a
Ezra
very
Hicks.
handsome dude, bro. But dude,
That does kind
That
of
ain't
like
me.
Dan.
Wait.
Losing team has to put. He has a doppelganger. He's been cloned. Losing team has to put up 30 minutes of video of why the other team is best in the AFC East. I mean, listen, you can tune into next Wednesday. We'll get through it all on Monday. My bad, Monday. We'll get through it. 30 minutes, an hour. You know.
Is that Ezra
Thank you for
Bridger
the
from
super
Star
chat.
Wars?
Brandon, the casual gamer. Thank you for the Canadian $5 super chat. When Josh Allen fails, the dog ate my homework. Doesn't matter. Derp doesn't count. Every Bills fans argument, or they go to personal attacks. Man, I don't believe that.
Nah.
Shout out to Tony, $5 super chat with a Tupac. Is that a Tupac Bills Photoshop? Is it true the Dolphins haven't won in Buffalo since Tua was in high school? If so, I need that on a t-shirt. LOL. Keep your head up, Richie. Wow, that's funny.
Tony, the man.
That's funny.
Since Tua was in high school, so I need that on a t-shirt.
Sith Lord Todd with a $5 super chat. Master, your secret is safe. What happens at SeaWorld stays at SeaWorld.
So is that the Dolphin?
Oh my God.
Is that
Listen, people can think what they want, but I did not get diddled by that dolphin. I was an innocent kid that got little kid that got taken advantage of.
Baby.
I was innocent that got taken advantage of. Anyway, next one. Tinoga with a $10 super chat. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, man.
You're the man.
Alexander Linez, $5 super chat. We're going to drop Dolphins nuts on Buffalo this weekend. PS, Master Work, stop being so salty on the fins. I smell the stench through the stream. Yeah, really. Mm-hmm.
Alexander.
Here's the guy that made the Photoshop of me. Shout out to Caesar Castro, the $5 super chat. He's the one who photoshopped me in the with the two Dolphins. What up, y'all? I'm the creator of the Master at Twerk's Diddling Dolphins masterpiece. I also sent Richie his Sauce Gardner card. That's all. Fins up.
Oh,
Salute, Caesar.
hold on. Shout out Caesar. This is a Dolphins fan who sent me this.
That's sick.
Oh shit, that's sick. Okay.
Yeah, it's fire. I was like, damn, my Dolphins fan sent me this. He's like, I don't want this. And he sent
Everybody
it to me.
feel bad for you, Rich.
Nah, this was like months ago. Relax over there, TD.
We knew what was coming,
Really
Rich.
good guy.
Right.
And
You
so I
got
wanted-
to
few
turn
Dolphins
a
fans
nice
I like.
gesture from a Dolphins fan into that crap,
Yeah,
TD.
we
You're
knew
better
what
than that.
We knew what was coming, Richie.
You see what you do, TD? You turn a nice gesture into a Dolphins fan into your nonsense.
Shout out Dan Mitchell with a $2 super chat.
Oh,
Dolphins
God, Dan.
beating the Bills 35-24.
Even Dan knows.
It's why do I look like I have jaundice in that picture, bro?
Yeah, he does.
Dude, what are you doing, Dan?
Jaundice in that shit, bro.
You're scaring me in these pictures. They're getting you at some weird moments, bro.
Jesus. Sean MD 208 with a $20 super chat. I injured my knee over the weekend and I have to get a MRI because they think I tore a ligament and it was so stupid, and tried walking on it and I bucked again and I'm in so much pain. I injured it in jiu-jitsu on Saturday. I thought it was serious for a second when he said I injured it in jiu-jitsu on Saturday.
Thank you, Sean.
I can't tell if he's this is my man Sean, great member of Jets Media, good big Jets fan. I don't know if this is a joke or not, but if it is not a joke, hope you heal. If it is a joke, this is a good one.
Very
But
funny.
I can't tell. We appreciate you, Sean, man. Get better
Shout
soon
out.
if that's real.
Shout out to Tinoga with another $10 super chat. Josh can beat you short and long and still can't make it to the Super Bowl.
Pause.
Shout out to Rob with a $5 super chat. Jets fans talking shit because they're mid. They're mad Rodgers went down. Of course they're mad, bro. The fuck you mean? I'll be mad too.
It's a dope
You'd
picture.
be mad if
man.
Tua went down.
Like, what is this? What does this even mean, Rob?
That's a dope
He
picture.
doesn't.
Rob, would you be mad if Tua went down?
Oh,
Tua
yeah,
rating.
you saw
Tua's
last-
rating, bro.
Yeah, because he's retiring.
that
if he
picture?
does.
Shout out to Clyde Taylor with the $3 super sticker. Okay.
Hey, Clyde.
Appreciate it, Clyde. Kyle F with a $5 super chat. That's a L take. Is Mahomes who he is without Andy Reid and Tyreek and Kelsey or Allen before Dayball and Diggs? Mahomes won a Super Bowl without Tyreek Hill, so that take canceled itself out. Just having a tight end is not going to get you to where we saw what Mahomes did with Juju, bro. He won a Super Bowl with Juju. Do you see how Juju is doing this season, dog? Bro, I hate Mahomes as much as the next Mahomes, Mahomes. But bro, I can't take that away from him, bro. I just can't. Even though the Chiefs cheated or the Eagles got cheated. Shout out to Maximad, $5 super chat. Dolphins peaking every 3 wins a season, then starts to collapse. It's basically an opera show. Oncoming train for TD to see the dumb INT. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Kyle F, $5 super chat. Or Burrow is trash without his coach and his receivers. That's a dumb take. One-on-one quarterback can do that without a good coach and receivers. D Royale 1, $5 super chat. So you're saying Joe Montana ain't shit because he operated a West Coast system? He ain't better than Brady. I'll tell you that. He ain't better than Brady. I will say this though,
That's
and I've been
because
saying
that's
this.
Dan saying about the Tua West Coast system.
I will say this though, and this is probably the biggest compliment I can ever give the Dolphins as an organization. I think Dan Marino was better than Joe Montana. I think Dan Marino, if he played with the 49ers, I think or in this era, he would definitely be the greatest quarterback of all time, right next to Brady. If he played with
don't have a Super Bowl.
Marino was
but Dolphins, you know who you can blame for that? Don Shula. Next. Shout out to Matt Buonasanti. 499 super chat. Buonacanti. Is Josh Allen that dude that leads the league in interceptions since he entered?
Is that true, Dan?
See, it doesn't matter. Don't matter.
Don't matter.
Don't matter.
Ona Aaron Ulteron with a $5 super chat. Onaron.
Where's he at? I miss him. He hasn't been here in a minute.
He been here?
I don't know.
In the Patreon member, I'm saying. Calling in.
Oh.
So I got this. So this. Will you admit that you are beneath us? Like afterwards? No, because you'll choke in December and we'll end up winning the division anyway. But it's not going to happen. So.
Shout out to Clyde Taylor with a $5 super sticker. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Clyde.
Andrew Dukas, $5 super chat. Let's not forget Tua was invited to the Elite 11 for high school quarterbacks. Won MVP over a stacked Elite 11 class. Won a natty at Bama and now has a great system, bro.
So you ever see that TikTok guy named Throw God?
No, you're the TikTok guy, Dan. We're not on TikTok.
Yeah.
We're not on TikTok.
So he was also invited to the, right to the Elite 11. So.
Wait, who is this?
He didn't win MVP.
Throw God.
He didn't
Throw
win
God.
MVP, Dan.
Throw God. Yeah, he was on the Elite 11 too.
He didn't win MVP, Dan.
You should start making TikToks, Dan, of you like throwing stuff.
Oh, dude, I got a cannon, fool.
Shout out to Malachi Rhodes. As a Patriots fan, I am going to keep it a buck. Dolphins are beating Buffalo this Sunday. I want the Bills to win, but I have a feeling they lose.
Malachi.
Thank you, Malachi. Shout out to Lester Lozardo. Dan had therapy session earlier convincing himself.
Shout out to BetterHelp. Yeah, that's next week.
Is it next week?
Shout out to Evan Cichone. A $2 super chat. Appreciate it, bro. I don't know what the hell that picture is, but appreciate it. Jesus. Another Malachi Rhodes. Appreciate it, bro. Sorry, Dan, but I don't trust Allen anymore. The Jets game scared me.
So Josh Allen gives you 3 stinkers every single year, bro.
And 2 of them are against the Jets.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Shout out to D Royal again with a $5 super chat. Say what you will. 3 out of the 4 AFC East teams have Lombardis, and their trophy cases kind of cold and empty up there in Western New York.
Bro, why are you spending money like on a comment that said 150 times, bro? That's just pure financial.
He's just trying to remind you. He just wants to remind you. That's all.
It's financial irresponsibility, bro. Give me something unique.
Shout out to Evan Tichoni with the $2 super chat. TD, win a playoff game first before you vent.
Yeah, where's your playoff victory at, TD?
No,
I was 2 years old.
Again.
It's coming this year.
Finn for life, $5 super chat. Master work is a Dolphins fans in the closet. He watches more Finn news, and I gotta know. Listen, I gotta know the enemy, bro, because I know it gets under your fan base's skin. If it didn't bother you all so much, then I wouldn't do it. Just think of that, right? I know how to get a reaction. Like on Twitter, most of my best tweets coming at your Dolphins fans, and you guys steady reply and steady ratio me, but all it is giving me more attention. Thank you, Dolphins fans, for falling for my fish bait every single time. Shout out to Cody Wright for the $5 super chat. TD, if we win, we have to play Got Another W on the Roundtable because it fits so well with the haters. Didn't get their way, but that's okay. Has fins up.
I got you.
Hey, Claude.
Shout out to Clyde with the $2 super sticker. Appreciate it, Clyde. Midnight Hood strikes back with a $15 super chat. Bills rushing average is 134 per game. And if the Bills run the rock and play keep away, they can win without Miami possessing the ball. Josh Allen play action is deadly. Go Bills.
Damn right, Midnight Hood. Damn
Appreciate
right.
the super chat, buddy.
Thank
Wow.
you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Bro, thank you.
How many more we got left, Richie?
A good amount.
Okay. Jack McGalley. Listen, we appreciate all the super chats. We're gonna get through every last one of them, every show. Doesn't matter if we got to sit here till the morning or we got to sit here until the Dolphins win another playoff game. Jack McGalley with a $2 super chat. JETS Jets.
This is
Jack,
Jack.
my boy, man.
This is my boy Jack. Let's
So
go, Jack.
Yo. So Jack's music's dope too, y'all. Definitely go check it out.
Yeah, everyone go.
Jack's a cool guy. Yep.
Everyone go check out Jack's music, man. This is my co-host of my podcast, my lifelong friend. Look at him, stunting with his guitar. It would mean a lot to me, guys, if you can look up Jack McGalley on Instagram, on Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you listen to music. Go check him out. He's the man.
Some might say he's the next
Great music.
Zach Bryant.
John Mayer, Zach Bryant.
He does remind me of John Mayer. I listened to one of his songs.
Yeah. He's got that John Mayer vibe.
Yeah, guys, go check him out. Jack McGalley. Go show him love, man.
Never know. He can
Appreciate
get
you.
that Swifty love. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Clyde Taylor with a $10 super chat.
Thanks, Clyde.
Clyde is coming in here with just dropping some cash with no takes, but Clyde, we appreciate you.
Takes, just
Yeah,
cash.
appreciate
Come on,
No
man.
takes this cash. Hashtag
Oh,
shout out to TryHard7 with a $5 super chat. It's a new era, Dan. Josh Allen owned the Dolphins when our weapons was Devontae Parker and Jakeem Grant. Congrats. Now it's our time. Shout out to VMan29397.
V-Man.
With a $5 super chat. Master work. You can't celebrate that win versus the Jets. It's the equivalent of Italy conquering Ethiopia. Tanks fighting men armed with spears and muskets. That's a hell of. That's probably one of the best super chats that I think we've got.
V-Man is the most he's a historian. He knows everything about that's ever happened on planet Earth that goes back till millions of years ago. He will continue to do this.
That's crazy
V-Man.
because I did not know Italy conquered Ethiopia, but now I know. Thank you.
Yes, I'm
Appreciate
saying
it, bro.
he drops facts that no one knows about, and he's always right. V-Man, appreciate you as always, man.
So he know if the Buffalo Bills won a Super Bowl in 12 BC.
Shout out to Antoine Sanders with a $5 super chat. Dan, are you going to get the Dolphins tat if you get swept this year? LOL, fins up.
So that was last year, man.
Yeah, that was last year, bro.
That was last year, bro.
Frankie Moretti with a $5 super chat. Dan wants to use stats. Ask Dan to compare Josh stats to Tua stats. Hashtag game of the week. We'll let this game do its talking. We'll see who the better quarterback is after this game, right? Okay.
Hey, listen,
Sure
I've said all
will.
I needed to say. It's all about something.
Clyde Taylor with another $10 super chat with no context. Listen, bro, we appreciate it, bro. If you want something to say, all you got to do is type it, dog.
Oh, he's not done, by the way. He's not done, Clyde. Clyde, we appreciate you.
Shout out to Malachi with another $5 super chat. Yes, Zach Wilson, play free and be aggressive. Can't wait to see you throw 5 picks on national TV.
My boy's bro. My boy Clyde just like donating money for being entertained, bro. He's like, hell
I don't even know what his team is.
Malachi, hey
Clyde,
Malachi,
who's your team, bro.
hey Malachi, fuck off.
Damn. Shout out to Mike Skalski with a $5 super chat. Richie, do you think Salah is a loss or 2 away from losing the locker room, sticking with Zach?
I think that he has no choice but to stick with Zach right in this moment. We just signed Trevor Siemian, so if Zach continues to spiral down, it's just a matter of time till Trevor Siemian is the quarterback. But there's no choice that Salah has. He's the coach. This is his quarterback. They're not going to go to freaking Tim Boyle. So it's a really tough situation that he is in. But if this continues to spiral, he's going to have to make a decision to go to Trevor Siemian.
Seaman Demon.
But at least we got Clyde Taylor.
The Seaman Demon, baby.
Appreciate Clyde Taylor with another $2 super sticker.
Clyde. I love Clyde.
Appreciate it, bro. Matt, I cannot pronounce his name, bro. I'm just not
Buonaconti.
Italian.
Buonaconti.
Buonaconti with a $2 super chat. Flexing that you can't beat the Jets is a new low. Flexing that you can beat the Jets. Bro, how is that flexing, bro? Like, because we beat them 15 straight, how come the Dolphins and Bills continuously lose to the Jets every year? Tell me that
You
one.
don't lose to them like that.
40
Yeah,
to
you do.
17.
Without
dog.
Tua. Without Tua. That's
Oh,
going to
without
change this
Tua.
year.
Without Tua.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You have to verse us without Rodgers.
At least we
Congrats.
got a quarterback.
Sean MD208 with a $10 super chat. Where did Masterwork get his Zaza? Because he is on another planet. That's how high his saying that to nobody cornerback is better than Sauce. And also F Mac Jones with that grind shot. Listen here, Sean. It's not my fault that Christian Gonzalez is right now better than Sauce Gardner because the stats show it, baby. Look at PFF. He's a third-ranked corner in the league as a rookie. And as far as Mac Jones throwing a groin shot, there still isn't no. There's a reason why he wasn't suspended because there isn't no clear shot of him doing it. Do I think he did it? I do. Did Sauce Gardner deserve it? You damn right he did because he puts Mac Jones down. Okay, Mac Jones was getting mauled at that damn. He deserved to grab some nuts after that. Anyway, next.
I don't even know if he like his nuts was like a little zesty. He was like, all right, Mac. Yeesh.
Oh, well.
Mac's like that?
I guess so. Shout out to Alyssa Johnson, $5 super chat. I am picking the Patriots to win, Master. TD, I hope for a good game with no injuries. We all wish that, bro. We don't want to see nobody go down.
That was very sweet.
Yeah.
Alyssa, thank you.
That would ruin it. I need to see both teams this Sunday at their very best because that's entertaining, bro, because we get to see who really is the better team. It would cheapen the experience if like Allen or Tua went down. It would be an asterisk on it. I'm just saying like that. I want to see the two best teams go at it healthy. And I think everybody wants to see that. Shout out to VMan29397 with a $5 super chat. Master at work is so delusional. Even Russian propagandists are saying, be realistic. You're going to just collapse at the end of the season like last year. We didn't collapse, bro. How did we collapse last season, bro? We didn't collapse. We shouldn't even been in the hunt. The Dolphins, it should have never even came down to the last game of the season. Okay? It's the Dolphins who collapsed.
We didn't collapse. We got injured.
Sure. Easy E1440 $2 super chat. How do I get onto the Q&A section? Patreon, buddy.
The
Patreon's
link
link in the description. Mm-hmm.
Patreon is linked in the description, and you'll get access to the Q&A segment, which, by the way, we have many people being very patient backstage. We appreciate all our Patreon members. We will get to every single one of you all after we get through these super chats. So we appreciate all you guys. That's
How many we got
right
left,
now.
Richie? How many we got left, Richie?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 15, 20.
Okay, and let's get through this. King Joker with a $5 super chat. Josh Allen is gonna sell like always. Also, people are forgetting when Jalen Ramsey gets healthy, this defense gonna be elite. Appreciate the super chat, bro.
Thank you, King Joker.
Nah.
He knows.
Jetted out $2 super chat. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You're damn right. You damn right.
God.
Dan, there you go. Dan Finn's media at work. What the hell? With the $1 super chat with
He's just sending $1 just so we can put this on the screen of that picture.
the most creepiest picture of all time.
Should we change this to our profile picture?
No, absolutely not. People would unsub us, bro. Next. Diehard Fins with a $2 super chat. Mike McDaniels has 3 games of tape on you. It's over.
Yep. Genius, McGenius.
Return of the Mac, $2 super chat. Dan, do you still have that Josh Allen Wi-Fi? Dan gave a 12-minute WrestleMania promo.
Dan, he's coming after you. He's not even here.
Derek Sherrod, who's a Patriots fan. Damn, Richie's really humbled now. Thank you. Appreciate your super chat, bro.
Thanks, Derek. I really wish I wasn't, but I am, sir. Congratulations to your Patriots.
Man.
Toa Samoa, $2 super chat. How many times does Bill go to play off and lost? Is he saying to the Bill? He's probably talking about the Bills. Kevin Haunts, $5 super chat. It's okay, Dan. You don't have to wear a Josh Allen trash shirt all stream, every stream, all year. I knew that confidence was fake.
Exposed.
What is that photo, bro? What is that photo? Tita, do you know what that is?
Man, go to the next super chat, man.
Is this a Dolphins fan?
That's what I'm saying. If it's a Dolphins fan, why would he put that on there? That's a weird.
I think this is a Bills fan. No, this might be
Jets fan.
Yeah, it might be a Jets fan.
I don't know, bro. But
No,
that's I
Jets
don't know what
fans don't
even
put Dolphins as our profile pictures. I'll tell you that much.
Lion Finn, $5 super chat. Joe Burrow got sacked like 6 times in the playoffs and still won.
Sorry, guys.
Appreciate
I was
the
taking
super chat. Yeah,
You were taking a what, Dan?
Taking a Tua.
Yeah, shout out to David Thomas from Canada, $5 super chat. So Tua is a system quarterback that needs his receivers before Diggs. How was Josh Allen as a quarterback?
He led his team to the playoffs.
Exactly.
He led his team to the playoffs.
And
That is
lost
true.
to Deshaun Watson in the first round.
Don't matter. So did Tua do that?
Merv got crazy. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Master Work, aka Pat Boy. I learned you nothing but a hater. Do I need to donate $100 against you for you to shut up? Donate $100. I'll shut up. I guess we'll find out when you do it, right? Appreciate the super chat though, bro.
Thanks, Merv.
Shout out to M. Halvey with a $10 super chat. I'm tattooing Josh Allen's face on my face.
This is my brother-in-law, Michael. He was with us at the game.
Mike,
Wearing the red Bills Mafia.
Oh, that was okay. That was him.
Yeah, that was him.
Okay.
This is my brother-in-law.
Okay.
Who, by the way, I have to announce it. Just some personal news. My sister is pregnant. Your boy's about to be an uncle. So
Nice.
congratulations
Congratulations.
to Michael and my sister Jenna. So,
Congrats.
Uncle Richie's
long as
pulling
you-
up.
As long as
Uncle
you tell your sister, don't raise that kid to be a Jets fan.
Oh, me and Michael already in a battle to be
Is it-
Jets or Bills. He's a Bills fan. So
Oh,
man.
Oh, dude.
Oh man.
You gotta be the Bills. Dude,
man.
Hey, Mike, I will help.
but I love you, Michael. Appreciate the super chat.
Shout out to Shadow Fox 4562 with the $10 super chat. Dan had to get off for a minute. Been watching for a minute. It was a mistake on the 16th rated yards after catch comment. Saw it somewhere and it didn't look into it further. Good luck on Sunday, buddy. Fins up.
Bro, please know that I never mean to be like a douche, guys. I'm playing a character online. It's gonna be a good game. It's good to go. Don't worry about it.
Old as hell.
Thank you to everybody in the chat, by the way, for sending congratulations. I appreciate all the love, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Uncle Dick.
Shout out to
Uncle
Maya.
Dicky.
Shout out to Maya TV $5 super chat. Please put out the Dolphin Diddle shirt with Tyson. I'll buy 2 of them. Listen, if you're gonna buy them, we'll put them out. I mean, I don't want my face out there like that. Somebody just run into somebody and be like, "Who the hell is that on that shirt?" But listen, bro, we'll put them in the shop. If you guys say in the chat, if you really want to buy that shirt, you know what I'm saying? We'll put it in the store.
So
You
put
know
a
what I'm
one in the chat. So put a one in
Yeah.
the chat if you want.
Yeah. M. Jaludi 49. See what y'all done, bro. This is why I never wanted to show my face because this is the type of shit now. M. Jaludi $5 super chat. Finn's about to demolish Buffalo. Let's go Jets next year. By the way, Gonzalez would have been torched multiple times if Rodgers was playing.
Come on, we can't say let's go Jets next year, bro. Let's keep the faith.
Hey, we getting a lot of ones, man. We dropping the merch.
Fuck, man. Shout out to Kyle F for $2 super chat. Still had the best offense coach in all time. Well, I don't know what that means. Denver Smith, $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Incoming Josh Allen MVP game. Allen owns the Fins.
I love it, Denver.
Not anymore.
Shout out to Alyssa Johnson, $5 super chat. Tyson, what's your favorite Taylor album? Mine definitely has to be Speak Now. That's mine too. Yeah, most definitely. That's my favorite album.
I can't believe you're a Swiftie.
Bro.
That does not make sense in my head at all.
My sister got me into Taylor Swift, bro. It's no going back now.
Are you serious? Or are you trolling?
No, he's
I'm not
serious.
trolling. No, I'm being. Listen, I troll a lot, bro, but I don't troll about my Swiftie. You know,
You're
what
a
I'm saying?
Swiftie, bro.
That's what I'm
I'm a
saying.
Swiftie, bro.
I feel like we were just letting.
Bro. And so I'm a believer, dude. And so I'm a believer. I like Justin Bieber, bro. He fucking slaps too, dog.
No, I don't like Justin Bieber.
Hey, I was a believer
Taylor
when I was
Swift, though.
younger. I was singing that baby tune when I was like 10 years old.
Baby.
I got a funny ass video of me doing that when I was 10, but we're not gonna
Nice.
show that ever.
Tyson is a Swiftie.
TD is scheduling therapy Monday next week. With a thank you, Slippy, y'all, for a $2 super chat.
Whatever, man.
Tyson is a Swiftie merch coming soon.
No, absolutely not. We're not doing that, bro. If y'all don't believe me, here's my Apple Music, bro. You see that? You see? I told you I'm a Swiftie. This is my Apple Music.
And so
Y'all
you just
think I don't
searched
like
her
Taylor
name,
Swift.
bro.
I did not, bro. This is actually in my library. It's not even in Apple Music. This is actually in my library. If it was Apple Music, it would show all the albums, but this is actually what I own. You know what I'm saying?
like that.
My favorites. Actually, Midnight's 3 a.m. edition is actually my favorite album, and I would say Anti-Hero is one of my favorite songs. So yes. Anyway, shout out to Ted S with a $2 super chat. Dolphins 20-0 TD. We know these bums are scared.
Coming to the end
already.
Trump 2024 with a $5 super chat. Dolphins just scored another TD. They are not stopping till 5 p.m. Sunday. Trash Allen just fumbled the ball again, and another pick for Trash Allen.
Sounds about right.
What?
Denver Smith with a $5 super chat. Fins might win if Tua doesn't decide to join gang wars and throw up gang signs on Sunday. Milando is pretty good at making Tua gang affiliated. See, this is the type of shit that we need to stop. Okay, we do not want to listen, bro. We appreciate the super chat, bro, but let's not do that. Okay, let's not do that. Shout out to Big and Richie with a $2 super chat. Big and Richie with another $4.99 super chat. The Miami can't play in December narrative is basically mute this year, considering they only play one game, not in Miami in December. Shout out to Clyde Taylor with another super
and
sticker,
he wrapped it up for now.
sticker.
That's the last one.
Dude, Clyde just been dropping coin, bro.
Shout out to you, Clyde. We appreciate you, bro.
Clyde.
All right. Well, we're going to get into the rest of the super chats after the Patreon segment. We had everybody being very patient behind stage, and we appreciate you guys. But before we do get into the Patreon members, I do want to have an announcement to make on our merch store because it is getting really, really fun on the merch store, guys. If you click that link at the top of the chat, you'll see, look what we have cooking, and we're really excited about these. We got a Jets merch section, a Bills merch section, a Dolphins merch section, and a Patriots merch. This is going to be a Christian Gonzalez edit that's in the works right now. Right now, it's not updated, so if you click on Jets merch, there's not really anything in there yet. But this is still a work in progress. We got the Bills effing Mafia in there. The Dolphins got some stuff. If you guys want to get your Tua 70-point T-shirts, which has been a lot. A lot of you guys have purchased these shirts. So shout out to Dolphins fans for showing love. For getting your Tua 70-point T-shirts. This is definitely something, if you're a Dolphins fan, I would recommend getting. It's pretty sick, not going to lie. But then you click on the Roundtable merch. You got all the Josh Allen trash stuff, and you got our logo tees. You got mugs, hats, water bottles, you name it. I mean, there's a lot of great stuff, guys. If you want to click that link that's pinned in the chat, and you want to support the brand and represent the AFC's Roundtable, even some corkback coasters. You put your beer on there for the games or whatever you want, whatever you're drinking. Represent the AFC's Roundtable, boys and girls. Let's go. Get your side logo tees. Come on now. Master at Work tees. This is the one I'm wearing right now. Pretty fire.
I'm wearing a Master at Work. That shit funny to me shirt right now, as you guys can see.
We're all actually wearing
so we're all
merch.
rocking merch. Yeah, we're all rocking merch, baby.
Dan, you got merch on, Dan?
His hat.
Oh, yeah.
His
I
hat.
just you already know. I got the best one yet.
Master at Work.
Let's go, guys. Get your merch. And a reminder to any Patreon members that have the $25 tier, you guys get 10% off. And the code is in Patreon. So if you're curious to get merch and you are a $25 Patreon member, you get 10% off on our merch store. So just check the Patreon and you'll see that how to get your 10% off.
So right before we let in these Patreon members, guys, and by the way, we're probably going to have a lot of people in here tonight. And just for time's sake, so everyone can get their piece and say what they need to, like we're going to be having a 90-second countdown. So make sure you say what you have to do, and then we're going to move on afterwards. We just want to make sure we get to everybody. But one other announcement, all right? Say, for example, that you love the AFC East Roundtable. This video obviously has been going for 4 years now. We're actually on audio as well, baby. We have released the podcast that is essentially ripping this audio from these episodes, and we are releasing it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you name it. All right. What would mean the world to us is that we're planning on releasing these the following day after the episode. So this episode right here will be released on Spotify tomorrow at around 5 p.m.
And Apple.
And Apple Podcasts. if you guys can do us a favor and go to the link that's in the description for the Spotify, and if you can go in there and if you can just rate it for us, send us a review, let us know, download it on Spotify. That would mean the absolute world to us because we understand that not everybody watches YouTube, right? So we want to expand so more people can discover this show, be entertained. I know that you guys absolutely love it. Hopefully that this audio version will be able to circulate around the world as well, where they can hear four guys yell at each other and not just see them. So definitely hook us up with that. Let us know. It would be very, very cool.
Hell yeah, maybe. Let's get the podcast rolling, guys. We're gonna download this audio. It's gonna be available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and say you missed the live show on YouTube and you're going on a long car ride or you work and you just want to listen to the audio form. You could check us out in audio format. And maybe we're going to be dropping some exclusive stuff on this podcast as well, where you're not going to get on YouTube, only on the podcast. So make sure you guys go check it out, whether you're on Apple or Spotify, even Google Podcast, Alexa, whatever it's called, TuneIn, I believe. It's going to be available everywhere. So make sure you guys go check us out, man. AFC's Roundtable. Click that link that's pinned in the chat and go rate us on Spotify, baby. We love you guys.
Go rate us. That's what we're asking y'all to do. A lot of times we want to call to action, have you all support us because a lot of you all want to support the channel as much as you can. We get your donations, we get your love and Patreon and membership and things like that. But a big way to support us when we ask you for things like this, go rate us because rating us highly will allow them to push it out to more people so that they know that we do exist. So y'all help us out. Go rate the podcast as soon as you can. All right.
Let's do it. All right.
And rate us high, by the way. I'm telling you how to rate us.
Rate us. Well, rate us as you think.
As high as possible.
But let's be objective.
As high as possible.
You'll be objectively correct by rating us as high as possible.
There you
All
go.
right.
There you
You guys ready for some Patreon members?
Dog
go.
Let's do
I
it.
know they gonna come in here yapping their gums.
We do have this super chat first. Chris says, I heard Buffalo locker room plays It's Too Hot every Miami week.
Crybabies.
Get it, Dan?
Nope.
All right, the first member that's tuning in, we got Troy.
Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry,
going?
I've been away. I'm in the hospital. My legs are giving out on me, but
Dude, Troy, I'm so sorry to hear that,
Oh,
man.
man.
yeah.
Sorry to hear that,
Where'd
Troy.
Master go?
He's
Probably
back.
taking Tua.
I wanted to show him something.
Oh,
Oh, boy. Oh, well, you definitely got to.
Me and Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I know. I feel like you've shown us that, or maybe that was your profile picture or something. I've
There's
seen
my
that photo.
profile before. Yeah, probably. But hey, well, congratulations on being an uncle, Richie.
Thank you, Troy. I appreciate
And
that.
remind yourself last year you didn't have Aaron Rodgers when you won the first 4 games.
We did not.
And you got a better team. So just
Appreciate that, Troy.
don't put your chin down. Keep your head up. You're not out yet, bud.
Not
Just
out yet,
remember
man.
that. Don't put your, TD, we'll get to you in a minute. But I can't talk to Master because he ain't here, but, his team's looking good. But we're going to win this weekend. And even if we don't, it don't matter as long as we win in Miami because we're going to, all we got to do is win one of the two. And that's all that ever matters, It's the only thing that's important is we win one of the two. So if we win it, agree, that's what I think is going to happen, and we should. But if we don't, that's okay. But, it's good seeing everybody. Sorry I've been away. I'm trying to work to get back on my feet, but I hope all's well, and I'm just looking forward to Miami winning, next year maybe, or 10 years from now, or 50 years from now. I don't know. No. But
Troy,
we'll
we
see you guys.
appreciate you, man.
Hey,
It's good to
take care,
see you,
man.
Troy.
Good seeing everybody. All right. Take care.
Take care,
You're
Troy.
welcome, bro.
Get well
Take
soon,
care,
all right? We're
guys.
thinking of you,
Troy,
man.
Hey,
seriously,
thank you guys. Take care.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Guys, y'all definitely prayers up for Troy. He's a long-time listener to the AFC East Roundtable, man. Really hope that everything works out for you, man. We've been missing you, and I'm super glad you've been able to come on in.
The only cool Bills fan.
Yeah,
what about
man.
me?
And I appreciate Troy. He's trying to lift my chin up. Troy's the man. And I'm sad that Tyson wasn't here to see that Taylor Swift picture. Where you at, Tyson? Wake up.
Come
on.
He's coming back.
Cody, I remember when you guys were strictly an hour-long show, I always said I wish they would go longer. Very appreciative of you guys dedicating more time.
Wow.
That is so true. We used to be like, all right, hour cut. Dan's like, I gotta get out of here. I'm like, Dan.
Sorry, dude.
I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Cody, we appreciate
man,
you, Cody.
fair word. Man, you missed it, bro.
What happened?
Oh, you got something on your chin, bro.
Oh shit. That was it.
He was eating. He was like, "Yo, I'm hungry over here."
Yeah, bros.
We had Troy. You remember Troy, the Bills fan?
Yeah.
He had something for you. He had a picture of him and Taylor Swift.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
You missed it. He was excited to show it off. He's got that Riz. All right.
I'll play it back later.
Riz, man. Damn.
Let's get into business. And guys, we're going to get to everybody who came in order. So the next one is the new Patreon member. What up, Longshot?
Yo, what's up?
Long shot in the house.
What's up, long shot?
Can y'all hear me?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Good, bro. How you doing?
Hope all of your family's healthy. Health is the most important.
I'm not.
Not still work. I actually have a question for you.
I'm not hearing anything.
Hold on, Longshot. You're kind of muffled a little bit. What mic are you using?
Yo, you can't hear me, bro?
We can hear you, but it's like we can hear you, but it's very muzzled.
Yeah, it's muffled. Sort of sounds like you're far away.
Well, I'll try to fix it. Wait, can you put me back later?
Is this Jimmy Casket? Or am I losing my mind?
I don't think it's Casket, no.
I don't hear anything.
Put me back in, bro. I'll try to fix it.
All right. We'll bring you back in, Longshot.
Yeah.
But he sounds like Jimmy Casket. I'm onto him.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, man?
Okay. So I can't say anything bad about Dolphins except for this. When I was a little kid. Oh, you can't hear nothing?
No, we got you.
Okay. When I was a little kid, I was a weird kid. I'll be watching NFL Network shows, like NFL top 10 and stuff. And there was a top 10 called the NFL Top 10 Worst Collapse. And you know what number one is?
Who's that?
The Dolphins, 1994. They had like an 8-1 lead on the division, and they lost all of their games and missed the playoffs. That's what I'm hoping that happened to you, TD. I'm hoping that happens. I'm really hoping. I hope you guys have one of the worst collapses of all time, like you have always had. And I feel like the Bills will definitely probably win your game. Richie, there's nothing much I can say about the Jets. I'm pretty sure I've been saying that all about your podcast, and like I'm down here when it comes to the Jets. But all I can really do right now that I'm in the basement, is popular on people's downfall. And I'm hoping for the Finns' downfall. I hope that in the end of this, they are last in the division, and we are third, and I get to look down on the Dolphins like, what happened to you? What happened to you guys?
It's going to be glorious, LaSalle.
It would be glorious. It would be definitely glorious.
It's going to be. It's not, no.
And it will be glorious. And that's one more thing. And I wanted to say this the last time. The fact that you would want tanking is the dumbest thing ever. Because if you're a fan, you don't want to see your team lose. No matter if you want a good pick or not, you don't want to see your team lose. And it's only fans that want to hear that because every single year they either want their dream to be fruition, or they want to lose to get their quarterback and then destroy him again like an old clock. So continue to be on your high horse, TD. Continue to be in your high horse. Because when you're in the bottom of the division, you're the one you're the one that we have to feel bad for. All right, so we're not going to feel bad for you because you're not feeling bad for us. So So
we're
okay.
we're not gonna feel
Yeah,
bad for him, Lascelles.
yeah, we're not
gonna
feeling
feel
bad for him.
We're not
We're not feeling bad. So peace, everybody. I'm gone.
Lascelles,
Peace.
appreciate you, dude.
They
What are your
hate
thoughts on
us.
that?
They hate us because they ain't us. It's that simple, baby.
Don't take the Patriots used to say that all the time.
Super
bro.
Bowl,
Don't-
baby.
Don't take
Super
our shit,
Bowl.
bro.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Are you gonna be saying that in like 2028 when you still haven't won a Super
Yeah,
Bowl?
you know, see that still having is false, Richie. We'll have at least about 4 or 5 by then.
So y'all think we're gonna be doing the show in 10 years? I think so. I think we're gonna be doing the show in 10 years, man. Like,
Let us know, chat. Would you still watch us in a decade from now? Let's hope football is still a thing. I think it will be. So as long as football's here,
would y'all
we're here.
grow up with us?
Yeah, man.
I don't know if Dolphins fans can take another 10 years.
Let's grow old together. But if I'm in the
That's
basement for 10 years, I might have to find a replacement. I would never do that, by the way, but I would consider it.
Dude. And so I will do this until I'm 75 and weathered, brother.
All right. I'm down. All right, let's get to the next caller. DF forever.
Just some business I want to clear up real quick. Master at work, you had a couple lives this last week, didn't you?
I had a couple what?
Live streams.
I did.
Yeah, I almost spammed in your chat. Y'all hear me, and I had absolutely no reply from any of your mods. So you definitely have me blocked. So if you could fix that, I'd really appreciate it.
I'll look into it, okay?
I appreciate you, man. Okay. TD.
What's up?
You damn well know I'm the best freaking clip artist of the Bills Mafia, man. And I could clip you to death with some of the crap I've heard you say today. You have gone from... Oh, don't you dare give me that look. Don't you dare. You have gone from... Let's not talk about the past. We're not talking about the past. We're talking about this year. And then you start talking about how you dealt with this in the past. And then, how dare you talk about injuries and you'll be better about injuries. The amount of times I could have clipped you in your own flipping channel saying, no, we don't complain about injuries. We'll be fine without injuries. You know what the funniest part about this whole flipping show is none of the other 3 hosts realize, Dan, out of 1 to 10, over a long time now, how well do you think I know you? 1 being low, 10 being high.
I'd say a 10 high, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What the other 3 hosts here don't even realize is Dan flipped the show here. TD, last week you started acting like Dan, being all smiley and I finally get it, Dan. Well, Dan flipped it on you. He started acting like you this week, and none of you 3 freaking silly people even realized it up until now when you start thinking about it, and Dan's like, yep, I bet you would throw that off. I'm going to make one last point. Master at work, you're not going to be the only cheater anymore, and neither will you TD fans with one way or another cheating. The way we have our new stadium set, keep in mind I live about 1.5 miles from where they're building the new stadium. And the top of the roof is going to be concaved, so about 2/3 to 3/4 of our fans won't feel the weather on the new stadium. But the new stadium is set up so when there's wind and snow, the home side of the field will get very little of it, and the Miami side of the field will get socked with snow. So be prepared when you have to deal with it in snow games.
Oh, yeah.
One last thing I'm going to bring up in this game coming up, and then I'm out. TD, you yourself in your own channel said, we better be worried about the Bills because they ain't no joke. So don't you dare for a second act like we're a joke. Number 1. Number 2.
Until you lost to the Jets.
Stop it, because you just said that just this last week, so stop it. Don't we even start acting like trolling, starting all smiley and everything till we lost to the Jets. Stop it. The last point is about I'm sorry, a little brain fart here. Oh, the last thing is about Josh Allen's interceptions. Man, you can get all creeped out. Yeah, you can get all creeped out about Josh Allen's interceptions, but if you look up our stats historically, we've been horrible with punting the ball inside the 20, 15, 10-yard line. So what we've been doing as a team is when we're in 3rd and longs and we're around the 40, 50-yard line, and we know it's going to be very hard to get a first down, we've been chucking it between the 5 and the 10-yard line. What are we basically doing? We're punting the effing ball. 3 times we did it all this year. It's a punt. It's a glorified punt. So get over all these freaking interceptions you think we're having, because 3 of them weren't. Now, I'm not going to lie. Josh Allen did play trash that first game. I admitted it. But I know you've been paying attention to the last 2 games, what Josh Allen has been doing. Josh Allen has been keeping it more real than he has his whole career the last 2 games. As far as, don't give me that crap. As far as the last score prediction, we're going to beat is by 6.
Woo. 6
Love it.
points. What do you think about that, TD? He's coming after you.
Josh Allen's still a bum. It's that simple.
That's all you got?
Listen, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna let Sunday do all the
Wayne's
talking,
the
bro.
absolute man. Love him a lot, dude. Helps me out on my channel quite a bit.
Glenn,
He's
let
the
me
man.
tell you something.
He's absolutely right, baby.
He's
Listen,
worried
those are
about
arm punts, dog.
the Dolphins so much.
Those are arm punts, baby.
No, you see how he checked me and tried to check me on what I say on my channel and stuff. But you gave yourself away, Glenn. You did one thing. You said the other teams have to be aware of your new stadium construction. You said the Bills side won't get any snow, and the Dolphins side. See, you didn't say the other 2 teams whenever you mentioned the visitor side, because you're scared of the Dolphins and the Dolphins only, bro. It's all good, man. We win in the Super Bowl, and y'all got to live through it. Get over it.
Before we get to the next caller, I do want to give a big shout out to Jose Reyes, which is a former Met shout out. But Jose Reyes bought a AFC East Roundtable logo mug and a logo hoodie. So shout out to Jose, because he's getting that AFC East Roundtable merch. Shout out to you, Jose. We appreciate the support. All right. Next caller.
Let's go.
Glenn's in the house.
Hey, before I get started, hold up. I want to make sure that everybody gets subscribes that can, because I will be giving out 5 people a shirt, a mug, or a cap, whichever one they want on that, and they can pick the shirt they want.
When we hit 10K, right, Glenn?
When you get 10K, yes.
Let me remind everybody, Glenn is going to gift 5 merchandise pieces when we hit 10,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, guys.
5 people merchandise gifts.
5 people. Wow, Glenn, you're very generous. We appreciate it,
bro.
That's what it is.
We only need 450 more subs. It's crazy. We got like 6. We already got 600 since last week.
So let's hurry up and get that. And so that's out the way. I do feel sorry for you. I wish Aaron Rodgers was playing, because it would be even funnier for you to be in last place and Aaron Rodgers was playing.
It would be funnier.
It would be funnier if Aaron Rodgers was playing.
Well, it wouldn't have happened. We'd be 2-1 with Rodgers.
Hey, and Master Work, I seen your stream today. And who did you bet on today, if you were to bet?
Let me go
your
check.
Prediction.
Give me a second. I'll go say something. I'll tell you.
I'll tell you who it was. You said if you had to bet on the game, you would put your money on Miami.
Okay, exposed. Straight exposed.
He said,
you fraud.
My excuse was that artificial intelligence told me to do it, and I go with AI. Okay. Okay. I can't argue with AI, bro. I can't argue.
I watch all your streams just to see what y'all say.
Why are you watching my stuff, Glenn, bro? This ain't no supposed to be watching me.
Because I will give it to you.
You're not
I
supposed to.
love what you say. I love what you say. And then the Miami Dolphin fans go crazy. I think it's so funny because you know how to get people to go. It's funny. I die laughing. Now,
That fraud.
the man of the hour. Let's just say, if Miami loses, hey, we still tied with Buffalo. But what if happens if Buffalo loses? The division's wrapped up. It's over with. You're 2 games down going to Miami. And you got 2 losses in the division. And you open it up for the Patriots to win coming second. So the pressure's all on Bills. And yes, Miami hasn't won in the Bills since 2016. I will give you that. But every Miami Dolphin player knows that too.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that you play that tight linebacker in the middle, dropping them back, because all you'll see is A-Chain and Mostert running up the sideline.
Yeah.
You can't stop that. You have to pick, and you ain't no pick. You can't stay in the middle while A-Chain is gone, because you ain't catching him.
Yeah.
If he's up, and he breaks tackles.
Let's go!
And so I'll tell you what, listen.
I just want to say goodbye. Remind you people to hurry up and let's get subs so we can get that $10,000K stream going.
Yeah,
and I can get
Glenn.
5 people a shirt and cup and thing. So
appreciate you, Glenn.
So
you're the
let's
man,
get
bro.
those 5.
Thank you.
Okay.
Salute
Talk
to you,
y'all
Glenn.
later.
Thank you, man.
Master at work has been exposed.
I took the points.
Nope.
I did not pick the Dolphins outright. I took the points.
You ain't say that when he was on the stream. You ain't saying that so they don't.
I had to look it up to make sure he was telling the truth because I ran through a lot of games today. But he is right. I did take the Dolphins and the points. I did not pick them to win outright, Glenn.
And the points.
Don't lie on me like that, bro.
Hey, man. Shout out to Glenn. He's tuned into all 4 of our channels, man. All 4.
I wasn't expecting that, bro.
He's the man. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude.
Next caller. What up, Easy? You're live.
Oh, shit. Hey, can
What's
you
up,
hear me?
man? Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Had to plug my phone in. I'm about to die. First of all, love all y'all. Y'all are great.
Thank you, bro.
The first time I saw Dan was actually on Doug's channel, Doug We Do Wrong.
Nice.
Y'all gotta get him back on too.
He's on Monday nights.
Yeah.
Monday nights.
Yeah, he's here every Monday.
What? All right. Cool. All right. Sorry.
So you're a Dolphins fan, I'm assuming?
Definitely a Dolphins fan. Dolphins fan for a long time.
Was it 6 o'clock or 6:30?
6 o'clock every
right?
Monday for the recap.
6
Sorry,
every
Monday.
Monday.
All right.
Yeah, we recap the games on Mondays.
We're going to try to get 6 sharp
that's
this time and not be late. And same with tonight's, but that's a different discussion.
Awesome. All right. I actually do a pick'em league as a Dolphins fan, so I always pick Dolphins to win. I think for the Chiefs and the Jets, it's gonna be close. If the Jets pull it off, I don't know what the fuck's going on. If I got the Cowboys beating the Patriots, but I don't know. Cowboys are sus. They lost to the Cardinals and they got stomped. Bills, Dolphins, this is going to be the real test. This is going to be the test for the Dolphins. It's going to be tough. Buffalo too, because Buffalo was scary for week 1, them getting, So that's why I think, Dolphins, I think it is going to be it's going to be close, maybe like between 3 and 6 points, I think. It's going to come down to a field goal. Hopefully Sanders doesn't shit the bed. But if the Bills lay an egg, y'all got to worry. Y'all got to worry if y'all lay an egg against the Dolphins.
Dan's
the Dolphins
he's worried
beat
right now.
the Bills last year early on, and then what happened? So I wouldn't be too worried.
That is true. But Tua was out that game.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Tua wasn't playing a playoff game. I give you that.
Yeah, in the playoff, Tua played the playoff game. I think it would have been a lot closer. I think.
But he did play in the
Arizona
second game
would've
though.
won.
So he did play in the second game.
Yeah, he did. That is true. I'm looking forward to it. It's a new season though. All right. Love y'all. Hey, Master, your logo fire as hell, by the way. All right. I did graphic
You
design.
talking about my actual
in high
logo?
school.
Oh, appreciate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
M.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome,
Appreciate
man.
it.
It looks great. All right.
Appreciate it. I've been
Appreciate it,
having
bro.
that logo since I started my channel, but I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
It's awesome.
Yo, easy,
All right,
man.
y'all.
We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, Easy.
Thank
Salute
you.
to you, brother.
Have a
Appreciate
good
the
night.
calling, man.
Yeah.
Love having some fresh new faces. Nothing against our old faces, but it's good to have some.
I love seeing some new faces up in here, man.
Absolutely.
My personal favorite.
Let's do it.
It's
Shout out to Easy. And shout out to Clyde, Mother effing Taylor, for coming out here with a buck.
I mean, and so I just want to know, like, what
Who
team
is he?
Clyde's repping, baby?
Clyde don't talk.
Clyde's just like
Clyde's
Clyde's dropping the dimes. The
Yeah,
darts
Silent
out there.
assassin, bro. Yeah, I don't rep nobody. Just here's a dollar.
Oh, I didn't even notice that Jose put a super chat in when he bought the merch when I gave him that shout out. Just
Nice.
bought my merch. I hate y'all's teams, but I love all four of you. Fins up.
Thank you.
Shout out.
Yo,
Yeah, we love you too, man. Thank you so much for the support.
thanks, bro.
Seriously, I gave you your shout out before I even saw you sent it to super chat, Jose. We appreciate you, man.
It's King Lowski backstage, bro.
No, I don't see him.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why. I told you.
Hey,
Can we get some Jets fans? Is there any Jets fans that want to talk about the Patriots game?
LaSalle was here.
Yeah, they didn't mention the Patriots game at all. At all. I kept my mouth shut.
King Lowski disappeared. Now he said he was gonna be here.
What up, man?
Yeah.
What up, Izzy?
What up, bro?
So, shout out to Glenn. Man's a true OG. And shout out to King Lowski for not being here.
Wow.
Yeah, whatever. So the Patriots play the Cowboys. I hate both those teams, and my brain says go Cowboys, but my heart says go Patriots because I hate the Cowboys for beating us to the Super Bowl twice, even though I was like 8 and 9, I didn't care. And the Patriots kick our ass, 20 years, so it's a thing. So I don't care. The Jets, good luck. You guys have your own problems. Start with us. Sorry about that, but not sorry at the same time. But I don't wish any injuries upon anybody. I do feel bad that Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Bills, Dolphins. This is going to be, as they say, the movable object versus the unstoppable force. But that force isn't so unstoppable if you watch the Patriots game. So we'll see what happens. We got the ring defending AFC, defensive player of the week. So let's go Bills. And I think that we're going to win this game. I got 27-21. So I don't think it's going to be a crazy game, but it's going to be crazy as in watching the action, but it's not going to be crazy as in the score.
Wow. Listen, you said 27-21 Miami?
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
No.
Yeah.
Buffalo. No, Buffalo. Buffalo wins 27-21.
And what's the key to
Miami's gonna score their points. You can't stop them from scoring 3 touchdowns. It's gonna happen. Miami's gonna score 3 touchdowns a game. It doesn't matter what you do. And that's the same thing with Buffalo, though, unless you're playing the Jets, because we have a hard time with them for some reason. I don't know why. The Jets give us trouble. The Dolphins don't. Last year in the regular season, Josh Allen, 704 yards, 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. It is what it is. Tua doesn't play so good against us, but the rest of the team does. Just like Josh Allen this start of season and Tua his start of season. They flip roles in that fucking, dynamic. But when it comes to the Bills versus the Dolphins, Josh Allen shines and Tua doesn't. But the Dolphins do and the Bills don't. It's a weird dynamic, like where one whole team shows up, but the quarterback does, and then the other one, the quarterback doesn't show up, and the whole team. It's weird. It's weird when it goes. But 27-21 Bills. It's not an easy decision. Like the Dolphins are good. They're really good. I can't say the Bills have done all this and the Dolphins have done nothing. No, the Dolphins have been great. So I can't dump on the Dolphins. However, I can say the Bills have done what they need to do to show that they can stop the Dolphins, and not stop them, but slow them down, because there's no stopping them. They're going to score points. They're going to put 21, and the Bills can put 27. So that's it.
And so they will, man. Honestly, like, I really hope
they're going to score. The Dolphins are going to score.
And so I really hope like no one's expecting like a 42-38 sort of game.
Or like a 30-3. Like, what? No, it's not going to happen.
Dude,
it's not going to happen either way. Both offenses are good.
Yeah.
Both defenses are good enough to hold their team down, to some extent. It's just it's going to be a knockdown drag out. I see us having more advantages, so winning. But that doesn't mean we can't lose. And so I'm that's why I'm 27-21 Bills.
I love it, baby.
Let's go.
Man, let's go. Listen, man, we'll get the last laugh on Sunday. I'm excited about it. Oh, the Heine, bro. I love that. Love Izzy. It's my boy. It's my guy. Glenn.
Shout out Izzy. Glenn, $100. Glenn, thank you so much, dude. Holy shit.
Crazy. Yo, Glenn, we love you, man.
Good luck to everybody besides you, Dan. Besides you. Glenn, cannot thank you enough for that $100, dude. Really, really do appreciate it.
And Glenn, thanks for just showing love to everybody's channel, man, on a normal basis, bro.
Yeah, seriously,
yeah, man.
Bro. You do that. That's awesome.
The troll that you do to my channel, I love it. But we do have some breaking news that I think is pretty timely with the roundtable.
What is that?
It's not really that breaking. Came out right when the show started. So Tyson's not here for this, but it's mainly for him. But Taylor Swift is expected to attend the Jets and the Chiefs game Sunday night. Officially. Wow. So I'm gonna have to sit there and watch Taylor Swift dance in a booth while my team gets to go up against the Chiefs on Sunday night. You hear that, Tyson?
So is she just like?
Yeah, I heard it. That's why I came back.
Like every game.
What's going on with the NFL, man? Oh, Clyde, he figured it out.
Hey, Clyde, figuring this out.
Clyde talks.
He speaks. Thanks, Clyde.
Clyde, thank you for
the like 20 super chats just to finally find out how to type in.
No. Hey, listen. He also joined as a member as well.
Appreciate it.
He's also a member.
Tell us who you repping.
Yeah, Clyde, let us know who you're repping, man. He's also a member. I mean, this guy is a dog.
Dude, we have a huge. Did we get to that huge super chat $100 one?
Yeah, we did, man. It's Glenn.
He said,
appreciate it, Glenn. Thank you so much.
We got it, man. That man Glenn is killing. We got 3 straight super chats from the same guy. Element SoFlo. Dolphins by 30 easy. Bill's going to get exposed. And then he goes out there and says Dolphins. And then he goes like, once again, Dolphins by 50. Spending $18 in a spend.
Hey, Dan, if y'all lose by 50, don't show up on this show next week.
I'll be here regardless, man.
Oh, boy. But, man, if y'all
I might not show up.
If y'all lose by anything more than 20, y'all better fight not to lose by 20, Dan.
I'm going to be sick, bro.
All right, let's get into the next caller. And guys, we are this close from 1,000 likes, 952 likes. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys if you're enjoying the show. If you already did, we appreciate you because I know a lot of you guys already did.
Yeah, we're only 40-something away from 1,000.
Oh, he finally changed his profile picture. If I think who I know this is.
Oh, you know Richie.
Oh, I'm free. I'm free from the.
Don't worry, I'll have my YouTube picture changed once the Bills blow out Miami.
Lies.
Ain't no lie. You can't beat Buffalo in Buffalo.
Bro, all of that changes.
The more things change, the more they stays the same. Josh Allen owns the Miami Dolphins franchise. And you know it. 9-2 overall.
Bro, listen, bro. At the end of the day, you have never seen the Miami Dolphins team like this, and you know we're gonna win.
You ain't seen a Buffalo Bills defense like this.
Oh, whatever the defense.
You ain't gonna be able to sit back there and wait for Tyreek to come open because he's gonna be on his ass.
Sam Howell. Come on, man. Y'all riding a high about this defense because of Sam Howell?
Our defense was high in pressures before we faced Sam Howell, so
who
that
did
point is
who
mute.
did you face?
And
Who did
Richie,
you
I was going to break that news to you about Taylor Swift being in there, but you stole it from me.
Oh, well, I just saw it and I had to I had to break it because I did not want to see that news, Andy.
No worry, I ain't watching that Sunday night football game. That's a waste of my time.
Oh gosh, I don't blame you, man.
So what you got for final score, baby? Let's hear it.
Bills 27, Dolphins 17.
I love that. I love that. That's very realistic. It's very
17. Are you kidding
You get
me?
3 scoring drives. I see 2 touchdowns and a lucky field goal.
Bro, we putting up 40 easily.
Put money on it, TD, and prove it too.
Bro,
put money on that.
I
want to see alternate spread on your channel.
Oh, he'll put money on it. I know that.
I will. You better do it. I will. I already got some on it, but that's all right. You go see.
Because I'm watching all 4 of your channels all the time. Richie, you know this. I'm there
Always.
every Monday or Tuesday or whatever it is.
Every Monday, man. Andy's calling into the Jets Media podcast.
I was
love
nice to you this week.
We appreciated that. You and Jack had your little battle last week, but then you both agreed on the Taylor Swift. Nonsense. Oh, I love it. Andy, man, can't thank you enough for all the support. This is what I love. We got Glenn, who is a Dolphins fan, who's consistently showing love to all 4 channels. We got Andy, who is a Bills fan, consistently showing love to all 4 channels, and we appreciate you more than
Josh
you know,
Allen will
Andy.
be 10-2 against the Dolphins after this week.
Ooh.
9-3, gap closing.
I just know somebody's
Josh Allen's your daddy.
Really upset.
Appreciate you, Andy.
I need some Josh Allen is your daddy merch next week.
You know what? We're going to get that if the Bills win, 100%.
Mm-hmm. But if the Bills lose,
we're going to get that for you, Andy. I think Andy deserves one for free. If the Bills win, I think we got to send Andy a free shirt.
I can't.
If the Dolphins will, we might have to put that photo of Josh Allen on Tua's shoulder as merch.
I actually told Paul to get that merch up. I wanted that merch of that picture. But
so what I want
we'll wait until after Sunday, Richie. We'll see.
So with Josh Allen like holding a Tua baby and then like a picture of Tua's face with like a fraud stamp on top of it. Those would be hot sellers. I love it.
Oh my God, it ain't happening, Dan. It ain't happening.
JD, great. Welcome to the membership program, JD. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, bro.
Uh-oh, he's coming after you, Tyson.
Is it
Dolphins still diddling masterwork on his face? See, this is why I never wanted to show my face, but
exposed again.
Squared Away says, I got here late. Salute. How do I call in? So Squared Away, the people that get access to the call-in show are exclusively Patreon members. So if you do want to become a Patreon member, that link is down below in the description. And you become a $25 a month Patreon member, and you will get the link that gives you access to the exclusive Q&A segment for all of our Patreon members. Clyde's back. Grew up in Rochester, New York, but he's a Dolphins fan. Wow.
You traitor.
Clyde.
You traitor, Clyde.
I went to college upstate, just a half hour from Rochester. Went to SUNY Brockport. Know that area very well. It's crazy that you're a Dolphins fan, though.
Wow.
Appreciate the love. TD, make a shirt that says they're too afraid.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, we got to say
too
that
afraid.
one.
All right, next caller. We got Vaping McDaniels.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Tyson Network. I got scammed like you with Bryce Hall, but with Zach Wilson.
Bryce Hall.
He went under 1 yard or over 1 yard during the Patriots game, and that was unnecessary for him to throw that.
Hey, that's your fault for saying less. You got to get the over for the Jets. Come on now.
That was unnecessary. He didn't even do anything.
What do you mean?
It didn't even go past like 5 yards. The first down.
Wait, what is that? It was pass completions? What do you mean? That last pass completion was to set up the Hail Mary attempt. He needed that.
That was unnecessary. But
how much you lost out on?
I didn't lose anything. I won $300, but I could have won.
Oh, you got the flick.
37. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh shit! You could have won 30.
Wow, that Zach
Yeah.
Wilson completion lost you.
Jack's up you, bro.
Yeah, so I'm done betting on the Jets. That was
Hey,
devastating on Sunday.
never say less on the Jets, man. It's gonna come bite you.
But TD, I've been watching you for like the past 5 years, and everyone else since the roundtable started. I like coming here every Wednesday and all.
That's what's up.
Man.
Appreciate that.
So I'll probably be on here next week to see if I get screwed over again by one of the teams. Most likely the Jets, since they always screw me over every week. It's easy to bet. It's not. I don't think easy to bet on them, but there's this.
Hey, take the 2 yards though.
You think so?
Over, absolutely.
Over.
Bro, you notice when even if it's a bad game, he hit the yards. I mean, we always get at least one big one a game.
No, I'm just waiting for that one game for him to. I'm a Dolphin fan, but I'm waiting for that one game where he just plays horrible. I'm feeling it's gonna be this game.
It ain't gonna be.
There he is. Hey, yo, is that Pete?
Yes.
Wait, this is Pete?
No, this ain't no Pete.
Oh.
But I don't know.
Are you a new Patreon member?
Yeah.
Well, welcome, man. We appreciate you joining the Patreon membership. We're glad to have some new faces. Come on.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you guys make my day every Wednesday night.
Good, man. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you,
We really
homie.
appreciate that.
100%, bro.
Yeah, everyone have a good night, and I'll see you guys next week.
Hey, bro. I'll see you next week, man. Appreciate you.
I
Sorry, Zach
Thank
Wilson
you.
couldn't have won you that money.
Richie, we do have a special guest that is attempting to call us right now as a new Patreon member. Can you tune them in real quick? Do you see that? Can you put that on the thing? Oh my god. Tua, stop trying to call us, bro. Listen, we understand, we love the support, bro, but this is a potential fraud. We can't have you on the show, Tua. We can't have you on the show. Come on, bro. We appreciate the support, Tua.
Oh my gosh, bro, you hate us that much. This
That
is
was good.
sad.
That was great. Come on, T. You gotta admit that was good.
That was nothing.
Dolphins will win the division. Book it. You wish. Let's see Will McDonald. Sheesh. Go Jets. Facts. Unleash the kid. Why are we drafting a pass rusher to not let him play? I couldn't agree more, man. Thank you for the $10 super chat. And let's go Jets, man. Jets fans are represented. Let's go. Appreciate you. Squared away. Pats fan here. Bills beat Finns because they control clock by running Cook. No longer Josh Allen dependent. Zeke going to jump in the Salvation Army bucket. Appreciate the donation, Squared away. And people in the chat keep asking how to get the link to join the Q&A segment. I'll say it again, guys. To enter, you got to become a Patreon member, which is linked in the description. To make it easier for you guys, I will link it in the chat in case you can't find the link. But when you become a $25 per month Patreon member, that is where you get access to the Patreon. Excuse me. That's where you get access to the Q&A link. So if you're wondering, how do you get access? That's how you do it. We just linked it. And we got the final caller of the night. Austin, what's good, bro?
Hey guys, what's up?
We're doing good, man. How you doing?
I just want to say that I love all 4 of your channels. I watch pretty religiously. TD, I've been watching you for about 3 years.
Awesome.
Richie, I really feel bad for you, man. Aaron Rodgers going down. I know that sucks. Master, you're hilarious, man. And Dan, I'm a Bills fan, so go Bills.
Go Bills, baby. Oh, Bills
And,
Mafia, baby. Man, I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, hold on. What? Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Yeah, I'm a Bills fan.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Listen, man. Listen. Don't be sorry.
And TD, I've actually figured out why you hate the Bills so much, man. It's because they beat you every year. So I would hate a team that beats me too every year. So, but
he's got a point.
Dan, it's very important that we win this game, because if we don't win this game, we're gonna be 0-2 in the division, and it's not gonna be looking good. if we want to win the division. So
yeah, man, most definitely. Like, I
It
mean,
ain't
I
gonna
would
be
say
looking
that it's a lot
good.
more important, and so I would say that it's a hell of a lot more important for us to win this game than it is for the Dolphins. But my friend, like I always say, death, taxes, and the Dolphins falling apart in December. So have a nice day.
yeah, I mean, I say it would be less important if we had beat the Jets in week 1, because
Yeah.
then we would be 1-1, and then
Yeah.
we could go back to Miami at least, and we would play the Patriots and maybe win another game. But it'll be interesting to see how our team matches up.
Yeah, man. Well, like I said, I think it helps that we're home. And so I also think that it helps as well. And like I made this take earlier on my show. Like when you beat a team by 70 points, I don't care how strong your leadership is. There's going to be a couple of players on your team that aren't going to take preparation for the following week 100% seriously because they have that ego. All right. And I guarantee you some key players in the Dolphins are going to be ill prepared. And that's why I have the Bills having this advantage because we have a hell of a lot more at stake. And I think the Dolphins are riding very high with their egos based off of what they did to Denver. Them beating Denver by 70 points was the best possible thing for the Buffalo Bills going into Sunday. And
For sure.
I have so much confidence. Say that they were to lose, then I'd probably be a bit more nervous. But yeah, that's me.
TD, do we know if Jalen Waddle's playing? Is he cleared?
Yeah, he's playing. Everybody's good now.
You better be. He was on my damn fantasy team. He didn't play last
He
week.
clear. He cleared up. He practiced.
Yeah.
Today. He's good. He
Well,
out of protocol.
It's crazy. I started Braxton Berrios, bro. And y'all scored 70 points, but couldn't get Braxton Berrios the ball, TD, bro.
See, we didn't need him. I mean, we got too many weapons, bro.
Damn, bro.
Braxton Berrios.
Well,
yeah,
I just
because
wanted to come out here
Waddle
and
was
say-
hurt, so I had to start Braxton Berrios. Crazy.
Chosen Anderson.
Yeah, that's the one you should have.
Robbie Chosen, whatever the hell his name is now.
He had a 68-yard touchdown.
I just wanted to say I love and appreciate all your channels.
Thank you, brother.
I got my AFC East Roundtable merch
Hey,
a couple weeks ago. So
what'd you get?
What'd you
I got the logo hoodie.
Let's
actually.
go.
Boy.
Yo,
Hey,
if you could
get one of those Josh Allen trash shirts, bro.
Well, if Josh Allen is trash, what does that make your team? Because they lose to him every season. So
Not
Hey.
this Sunday. Not this Sunday.
Yo, Austin, do us a favor. When you get that hoodie, bro, take a picture of it and tag us on Twitter or something.
Okay, for sure I will.
We
Thank you
appreciate
guys
that, man.
so much.
Thank you, dude. We appreciate you big time, bro.
How many more we got backstage?
That was the last one.
Cool, because I have give me one. Go ahead, Richie. I got some breaking news to share.
Richie, do you like Greeny takes on your team? Great question, Clyde. This is a really interesting topic because a majority of Jets fans cannot take Greeny. And he kind of represents us as a Jets fan base in the national lens. But he's passionate. He's very, I don't know. There's a lot of things I can't take from Greeny, but I do respect for what he does as a professional. But majority of the stuff he says, I don't agree with. TD Buffalo is on the mother effing clock, and they know it.
They know it. And that clock running out.
And that's all the super chats.
So
Greeny,
I do
Mike
have
Greenberg is on
some-
ESPN, by the way.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh, so I do have some breaking news. Do you guys remember? So apparently, Logic, aka Mr. McDaniels here, actually let a fan call a play last week during the game because he was so cocky. The fan actually kept a hold of the playbook. So I think I got the strategy for the Bills to beat. I got the leak playbook. So Richie, go ahead and show that. We got the strategy that McDaniels is going to come out with.
Oh,
You want to show that? So there is a leaked playbook, ladies and gentlemen. Tyreek run a go route, Water run a slant route, Tua don't die. That's pretty much that's pretty much the playbook that McDaniels is going to run against Buffalo. So,
Precisely.
So I want y'all see that.
Y'all are pathetic. I done said that all the show. Just pathetic. You know what? I'm happy. Now I'm happy. I'm happy that we have an opportunity to shut every single one of y'all up this week.
Hey,
listen,
I
Dolphins
picked you to
fans,
win.
Yeah, but Richie, you still, I don't care. We ain't taking no prisoners, bro. We ain't taking no prisoners. We finna go.
What more do you want from me?
We're going into Buffalo, taking care of business, and the world is gonna know this team is going to win a Super Bowl this year.
No, well, I didn't. Yeah, that's.
Period. It's a wrap, man. Dolphin fans, man, it's a proud moment. Don't back down. Don't back down. Don't be one of those individuals that's sitting out here talking about, oh, stay humble, don't jinx it.
Hell no.
Man, let's go.
Shit.
Let's go. We winning it all.
TD, would you start A-Chain in Mostert in fantasy?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, if you look at it, A-Chain had more carries than Mostert. They both will have 4 touchdowns in the game. Something like that. No,
Crazy.
hold on. Yeah, they both had 4 all-purpose touchdowns. And A-Chain had way more yards.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll start either one of them. They both going to eat, especially against Buffalo. Man, might put up another 70-piece. Might get that record.
I'm way too tired to respond to that.
Well, folks, we are 11 likes away from 1,000 as we are about to wrap up the show, guys. So please run up the thumbs up button if you did not already. This could be the longest show that we've done so far. We're at 3 hours and 34 minutes and 8 seconds. Now 9 seconds. Now 10 seconds. Okay, but you guys get the point. We try to make these long for you guys because we promise that we are going to get through every single Patreon member and every single super chat that gets sent in. And on top of that, go into the preview of the week ahead of us. So always a pleasure to be live here on the Roundtable with you fellas. And we just hit 1K likes. Let's go.
That's
Appreciate
what's up.
it. Love
the
y'all.
support.
We will see you, I think, Friday night. Expect a potential Royal Rumble between the Bills and the Dolphins. They got to figure that out to see if that's going to happen. But make sure you guys represent in there. And I'll be live on Sunday Night Football for the Taylor Swift concert at MetLife Stadium. If you guys want to pull up on my channel, you know the vibes. And, yeah, that's going to wrap it all up.
Wow. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Josh Allen trash, and y'all going to witness it Sunday.
Two's a
Peace
fraud.
out, guys. Peace out. Peace. Thank you.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Wait, one more super chat. We got to squeak it in. Masterwork is pathetic. Miami Dolphins 42-28.
Squeak that one in, yeah.
Later.